Here we go. Welcome back to another Hockey Nation Live Show, play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Guru Coach Francis, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on an amazing, great Tuesday night, June 13, 2023. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks to join us tonight. Is it the last game? We don't know. The bad news for the Florida Panthers, the assistant captain, Matthew TKACHUK, is out of the game tonight, and it's going to be DANY is going to be back in the lineup for the roster without MILESTONES, and we know there are a couple of players already bank up like Kudas and Montour, and of course DUCLAIR. So the only way Florida win tonight, it's only because of Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky have to play his best game of his career tonight to give a chance to win for the Panthers. You have some players did not do a lot of damage for the last couple of games. I'm talking about Reinhardt, Bennett, and Nick Cousin, Ekblad. Some of the players don't have like 0 goal in the last 7, 8, 12 games. And they need to pick it up if give a better chance for the Florida Panthers to win the game tonight. So will be interesting. This is the party only in Vegas, guys. A lot of people complaining when they put a team in Vegas. This is an amazing marketing promotion. If you want to make the NHL better, this is in Vegas. It's sold out over there. It's fan on the street, and we talk about a state where the hockey was not known like 20 years ago. So you can see, you can turn a city, whatever the city in America or in Canada, when you win, you can make the fans love the team, and that's what's happening there tonight in Vegas. Will be interesting to see if they're going to win tonight, but if they win tonight, it's going to be the biggest party in Vegas for many fans of the Golden Knight. Will be interesting to see that. So otherwise, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. The game will be start only in 20 minutes or 19 minutes. We have a lot of conversation, a lot of change happening for the Montreal Canadiens. They fired 2 people inside of the organization today. It's a lot of things happening there for the Montreal Canadiens. They fired the mid-school staff therapist. I can go all the way like that. So 2 of them all get fired today. So will be interesting happen this. Then they signed 2 minor players for the Montreal Canadiens. One of them is Roddy McKay, 24 years old, played between the 12-year Lion and the Laval Rocket. Same thing with the Giant 6'7". Remember, Parker Jones signed a contract one way, both of them in American Hockey League. So they're going to play between the Laval Rocket and the East Coast Hockey League, the 12-year Lions. So that's pretty much what we have on that one. If you follow the sport, follow a lot of fun, reporter around the Montreal Canadiens, you almost know every one of them, right? And unfortunately, one of them got fired yesterday by the Atlantic website, the French site. And unfortunately, Atlantic website is a site where you talk about the sport and all the team and NBA and MLB. On the NFL and the hockey NHL, and unfortunately, they decide to cut 4 or 6% of their staff on different sport. And one of them is Marc-André Godin, one of the great reporter around the Montreal Canadiens for many, many years. He's been with the newspaper before. I think he was with La Presse, and then he moved on with Atlantic for the last 6-7 years. They have a great podcast with Arpen Bazu, and unfortunately, he got fired. Not fired like because his job. It's just they have to drop some people and the business. So it's sad, but it is a part of the game, honestly. Hopefully you guys doing well. Thanks. There are a lot of people in the chat, guys. A lot of people talk each other, and I'm glad to have each one of you. I'm going to go quickly about this. We have Luciano Graziano is in the house. Luciano, thanks to be with us. Moderator of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Hopefully doing well. RJ Calabro knocked the door. Thanks so much. Announce, yes, the New York Rangers announced Peter Laviolette. You have no cigarettes behind that. I don't get it. You can, all my respect for Peter Laviolette, right? I don't get it. I really don't get it. What is fun between Gerard Galland and Peter Laviolette? This is, and again, Washington finished worse in the standing last year, but now you get a coach like that. It's just it become ridiculous for me to see those kind of situation. And Chris Drury, not impressive so far with the New York Rangers as a subject. We have another moderator sit maybe in the garage, maybe at the living room, maybe at some bar somewhere around Orleans and Ontario. But he's still with us tonight. He put the truck in the driveway, said, I don't work until when show is over. So Danny T knocked the door. He's going to practice between the period for his next show. It's going to be live in Orleans Hotel. I think it's the Canada Hotel. I'm not sure. I have difficult time to follow all his show left and right. We have Larry Lavalle is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Larry. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. And we have, I'll get a little bit more. Go down. I try to pick up. Mr. Old Polak is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Old Polak. No problem. Old Polak, we appreciate you come back very well. Don't forget, guys, every day add daily news. Yesterday I did a video about the Montreal Canadiens, maybe a trade with the Vancouver Canucks for Tyler Myers, and maybe shifting or switch the pick number 11. But, you know, that's what I try to create every single day about that. Mr. Sebastian in the house. You know, the Jake McEnway is in the house. I'm sorry, guys, I was reading some stuff right there. I don't want to comment about that. Let's just catch up. Won't be at the Panthers lineup. I'm sorry about this. And to get out of that one there. And Vegas for the game, Michael. But they say again, 2000 and TKACHUK. Welcome, Michael. Enjoy the night. Fait que l'inspect, même Vegas a gagné la game. Jérémy N. Save G is in the house. Dan Asham is in the house. Welcome back in the house. Dan Asham. Real Deal is in the house. Thank you so much to be with the Hockey Nation Show, Mr. Deal. Sharks knocked the door. See it? Yeah, yeah, absolutely about this. Microsoft about this. Cowboy Steak is in the house. Jean Gregor from Boston area is in the house. Welcome back. We are right now, guys, on the entertaining game before the game start and Vegas go night. So that's why we are really quiet about that one over there. We have Mr. G directly from Alaska. Thanks so much, Mr. G, for your comments on my videos every single day. I love your knowledge. You have a lot of memories. I really like it. I really jumping on that last night. I passed 2 hours to respond to all the comments I have for the last 7 days. I was behind, and it was a long day for me yesterday. Derek Joe, directly from British Columbia, is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Derek Joe. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. But what need to be at home best tonight without COURNOYER and Panthers lineup. They are done. I feel bad. Welcome to the game final tonight, Larry. I feel the same way like you do for that one for sure. Devon Ott is in the house. Devon, hopefully doing well, my friend. Glad to having you aboard. Vinny 007 knocked the door. Welcome back. Thanks so much, Vinny, to be that. Feel like doing good. Evan Can I save the Panthers tonight? Can someone explain me why it's not Ryan Reynolds to buy SLATER is confirmed? A guy named Mike Andolaire Jeremy. Ouais, it's a guy who was on the Montreal Canadiens for 10%, Jeremy. Have some kind of background behind everything. And they really like the group and they know exactly what they're going to do with this guy. So they already know the group of what the people. I think they are in really good hands with that man compared to Renault. Have no idea about the hockey, everything like that, Jeremy. And I think that's a great one over there. Thanks so much, Arjun, for Peter Laviolette. Then go with the Knights by the score 5-3. Try it, Danny. It's a good song. There we go. Panthers, Sebastian, 3-1 Panthers. That go tonight, Max Stone. Dan Hashem, go nice go. Danny go Vegas 6-2. Everyone is getting fun. Excellent game. What's going on? Chicago Bear. Nick is in the house. Nick, hopefully doing well. Nick, I know you're really busy, but always a pleasure to have you and be a part of the show. So I get it right, and then you guys say go. Guys, you talk about music. I have no clue. I don't know. The last time I see Gary Wright, I think he was a defenseman for the Birmingham Bulls in hockey. Bonsoir à tous. How is going, coach? Just say hi. Thanks so much, Mr. 1705. Duke of Road Downtown. Welcome back, Mr. Duke. Thanks to stop by. Dulo on the bat. Yeah. Danny, whatever happened to Kelly? Panthers gonna come through. I try to get if anybody else. Bonjour, Mr. Old Polak. And the garage for Danny. Thanks, Suzanne. I'm behind the question. How come a team get new head coach even one day make the playoff? It's the money or the management. A coach don't get along. It's all together. At the end of the day, Devon, I don't get it too. You know what I mean? Like I can understand Washington. Laviolette did not make the team, but Gerard Gallin. The Gerard Gallin, if they feel they not put the chemistry all together, it's not easy. At the end of the day, a Kane did not play with 100%. So for me, I'm really concerned about that, Devon, about the lack of the passion, the lack of integrity, the lack of commitment. And now the player make the words behind that. They make the player every time the game is the season is over, and the player complaining, and there's a reason why Bruce Cassidy left the Boston Bruins. The player from the Boston Bruins tell them we don't want to play for him. They fire him, and now he's going to win the Stanley Cup. So Brett Marchand, Patrick Bergeron, McEnroy, and the rest of the Bruins, you can look in the mirror. Who was the problem, Bruce Cassidy or the little baby Bruins players are complaining about their coach? Here we go. You got the answer now. So Don Sweetie, you can look in the mirror with Cam Neely and look each other. So if you're owner of the Boston Bruins, why not to fire Don Sweeney? You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous on my part, the lack of integrity in hockey by people, by the team, everything like that. Unfortunately, I'm going to make a search, a research about all the coaches changed for the last 10 years, and how many of them became a winning team. How many of them reached the final Stanley Cup, or many of them reached the final conference? I would be shocked to see that. King is in the house. Welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. A lot of people knock the door, guys. I'm going to fly this because my pocket is going to start very soon. Michael, enjoy the show over there. And then I know Lou and Marie-Lou used the fire coach with the Devils, even when they won, they're doing well. Yeah, exactly. About the Sun Buyer. Randy V is in the house. Let's go, Panthers. I'm on over from the Nuggets winning the championship last night. Go Nuggets. Congratulations again for the second year. The city of Denver have a winner of any sport. I don't think so. The Rockies going to win this year, but the Nuggets did it after the Avalanche. So if you are a sport fans in Denver like Steve G, Willie Snyder, but that's the reason why you should be proud. And possible in Miami, they're going to be 0-2. Yeah, Gary was a good senior. That coach was having a stroke. No. Not yet. Thunder, okay. We win Vegas for 2 tonight. Danny, welcome back. Ballard is in the house. Danny, welcome. I think it's the first time. If you are not, welcome back. If you are, welcome. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show. That'll be awesome. Dewsby. I know, guys, yeah, I'm sorry about that. About the Panthers. I always said to you, Dewsby is another one, guys. Not a lot chatting in the chat here, but he gave me a lot of great comments on my videos every time we make a video. So, dudes, I just want to say to you, thanks so much for that. Really appreciate it. Panthers win tonight 3-1. Chicago Bear is in the house. I just went to the draft already. He's already sit in the Nashville Brainstorm Arena. Chicago sleep there until the June 28th. I'll be sit up only watching the chat. Then I told Cadet from the start, the initial season, the Knights are going to win. Congratulations, Dan. You nailed it again. Awesome for you. Hopefully, Cadet is doing well. NHL Roger is in the house. Welcome back, Roger. Long time we not see you. Roger is always the man watching his brother. If in case Danny get excited with a shrimp. So Roger is always there to watching Mr. Danny. Panthers win 4-3. Willie Snyder, welcome back in the house. You're absolutely right about this. The Denver Nuggets won and beat the Miami Heat. And they are the winner of this for the first time of the history, if I can recall it. I could be wrong. Derek go with nice 3-1 tonight. I feel that way. Deuce 4-1. Yeah. Need to sing I'm the sexy. Oof. I'm not doing that way for now. And I just tried to look in what's going on in the chat. Danny Marchessault, best player, MJ, who's going to decide tonight if we have a Connie Smart winner tonight. Michael Cournoyer is in the house. Guys, the puck going to be dropped right now. Thanks to joining us live. It's going to be Smith on the ice, face to Lundell. Line, go back behind the net, set up now by Theodore. Theodore push the puck in front of Lundell, intercept by the Panthers, return the puck behind the net. First one to get there is McNabb. Bring the puck to the board, chasing with Lundell. The puck get out the zone, recovering out by Forsling, return the puck behind Hill. Go back all the way back to McNabb. McNabb tip the puck out, intercept now by Barkov. Barkov play with Ekblad right now with Lundell, and now get out the zone. Part of Vegas use the board, but the puck out of the place will be the first face-off whistle of the game. Thanks so much to join us live, guys. We appreciate that. Welcome, Mr. Le Chevreuil. Michael Cournoyer is in the house. You're absolutely right, Mr. G, about Bruce Cassidy. I know him a long time when he was coaching in the East Coast Hockey League. Always be a great hockey coach. And now, because attacking on the right side by William Carrier, the puck, Bobrovsky make a save, down the puck on the left side, intercept now by Ben Renard. Now, Vegas recovery pucks coming to the left side, Bobrovsky attacking now to wrap up in front of the net for Kolsal, and now get out of the zone by Carter Verhey. Cross the blue line, coming to the red line. Now, stop at the blue line in an offensive zone. Hit twice by Nicolas Hague and Nick Roy. The puck go back to Martinez, to White Cloud. Predangelo, I apologize. Go back to Nicolas Hague. Bring the puck around the board. Chased by Ekblad. The puck can run, and now get out zone. The Panthers across the red line, attacking offensive zone. Shoot the pipe at Bennett. Hill make a save easily with a glove. No rebound. They're going to reset now on the left side of Hill. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, Mr. N. Rabinov knocked the door. Thank you so much, N. Rabinov. When Fleda won the battle now on the face-off, come back to Ekblad on the back end, missed the net completely, recovering the right side of Hill, but now we're just going to get out of the zone. And again, intercept by the Panthers, shoot the puck in front by Longberg, the puck bouncing back in front of the net, recovery by the Panthers, go back to Ekblad, go back to the right side, go back to the back, fire puck for Sling, stop block, the stop Well, the block stop par les Vegas Golden Knights and dumping the puck behind Bobrovsky, chassé par Ekblad. Now winning par the Vegas Golden Knights. On the right side, winning par the back door. Now by the on the left side, we have some kind of players right now stop between Ekblad and we have Stephenson. Go back at the line, slap Theodore, shoot the puck, tip and behind the net of Bobrovsky. Go back now, a big hit between Ekblad and Barbashev. The puck go behind the goaltender of Bobrovsky. Now Ekblad won the ball. Go back to the board. Pinching went out by the Vegas Golden Knights, returning by the Panthers, go DD twice, forget by Ekblad. Ekblad pass the puck in for the bench, the Panthers get out of the zone, and now coming on an offensive zone for the Panthers, and dumping the puck behind Hill. Hill intercept the puck now, pass the puck to McNabb. McNabb keep the puck. Now intercept now. Lundell alone coming on the right side, shoot the puck. Big save by Adam Hill. First opposite, first mistake by the Vegas Golden Knights, but Hill, a great save again. Anton Lundell. This is the way the Panthers need that goal, but did not get it. Wow, that will fire up a big hit now by Kudas. Again, the Marchessault anyway, recovering out by the Kudas, get out of the zone, cross the blinds, coming in the red line. Kudas coming out of offensive zone. For now, shoot a puck. He'll make a save, no rebound. Go back now, pushing all the way back behind. Now we have some kind of push left and right. And go back again. Not necessary Kudas to make a stop like that and go back now on the right. We got a lot of people in the house. King of Gamer is the house. A lot of things on the dinner tonight for sure. And I tried to pick up a couple of things here to set up right there. I'm at Claude Julien today at my daughter's school and the celebration. Did not realize his kid went to the same school. Claude Julien. Hey, interesting. I think Claude live in Florida. But I don't know. You're welcome, Roger. Thanks so much. I'll pick it up, everybody in the chat here. Who are your three candidates for the Selkie King? That's a good question. I still go with Bergeron, in my opinion. Go now, winning by Vegas Golden Knights, shoot a puck, a black shot. By Fleur Panthers, use the ball around the board, bat off with Mario, bring the puck to the board, Panthers intercept, return the puck behind the net to Martinez, keep the puck to the D, get out of the zone by Perlingelo, intercept now by Panthers, again, a goal returning by the Vegas, going to go back to the D. Thanks to us light. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like, don't put the puck by the Vegas, going to be a nice scene. Will be the Carl from the linesman going to reset all the way back on defensive zone of the Vegas Golden Knights. That will create another whistle. Gives us some update here. And go back now on the left side, shoot the puck by the Vegas Golden Knights, and go recovery by the Vegas, get out of zone on the right side, Bobrovsky and Mario, pass the puck behind the net, a big hit by the Panthers, intercept by Predangelo, a White Cloud, get out of the zone, by the Panthers, attacking by Renard attacking the left side hill, hold the puck a bit longer, qui contre le puck behind the net, and now hit by Vegas Golden Knights, a recovery right there in the corner, Very with the puck, puck in the goal back at the blind, by Very, return the puck behind the goaltender, Renard win the ball, go back behind the hill, now try puck in front of the net, and nobody there, but recovery by Bennett to Renard, now Renard on the right side of the hill, Bennett hit, solidly the defenseman, White Cloud, finally Vegas going to get out of the zone, and then recovery by the Panthers, and neutral zone by Very, attacking on the left side hill, Very hold the puck a little bit more, shoot the puck, miss the net barely, go back on the right side, recovery by Carson and White Cloud battle for the puck behind the net, recovery now by the Vegas Golden Knights, return the puck behind the net, set up now by I don't know, it was Hag, anyhow. Hag recovering now by the Panthers, lad the puck, returning the puck behind the goaltender of the Hill. Vegas don't play the puck now in the neutral zone. The puck is slightly back on defensive zone, all the way back behind the goaltender Bobrovsky. Play the puck now, win the puck on the board, playing the puck to start, intercept by Vegas, attacking now, shoot the puck, Bobrovsky make a save with the right shoulder, no rebound. We're going to reset now on the right side, on the left side of Bobrovsky, a shot at Sean Theodore. Another face-off on the left side of the Bobrovsky. More update now on the stat. More giveaway puck tonight. The people stats are already high on this one. Back up on the face-off. We have a few people knock the door. Thanks so much, everybody. Go back now to the site. Pick up. We'll just pick it up, everything. Mr. Luke from British Columbia is in the house. Welcome back, Luke. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. Try to pick up everything. They welcome everybody at the same time. So if I have the new owners, you're absolutely right. For the new owners are the Ottawa Senator. Look like we don't have anybody. Oh, Sunny Hart. English is my foreign language. I'm having trouble understand Sunny. Not a problem. I don't remember our name, but welcome to the house. Here we go. For the Vegas Live free. There we go. Some kind of spam. It's only doing a play-by-play and Richard, German, Hebrew, or any Scandinavian language, Sonny. I have no clue. I can speak in French for you if you want to. Ranke, Captain Kirk is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. Yes, they have to pick. Anyhow, go back now on the left side. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender, Bobrovsky. Sur le puck, Vegas make a save by Bobrovsky. Go back on the right side. Get out by Vahayi. Now bound the puck in neutral zone. The Panthers attacking now. Back to Vahayi on the left side of the hill. Contre le puck. Don't play puck by Brendan Jadot. Now big hit by Cotton White. But Vahayi got the most of the hit. Now Vegas attacking on the left side. Bobrovsky hold the puck a little bit more. On the back door. Go back. Drop it back again. Recovering out by Jack. Drop the puck back to Martinez, return the puck now to Barbachev, bring the puck to Blanc, but Brendan Jadot, return the puck to Jack on the left side of Bobrovsky, contre the puck to the wall, looking out, back again to Brendan Jadot, fire puck, a black shot, barely, recovered by the Panthers, get out of the zone, go back on defensive zone, par the Vegas, going to return it by Martinez, en transition right now, don't put the puck on the back doors, attacking now, shoot the puck, big save Bobrovsky with the blocker, and then finally jumping and diving on the puck, and we have a whistle on the right side. Team right now, Vegas and Panthers, they play a little bit on the hill, turn around a couple of times, and what a big save of Hill. Again, Lundell on the breakaway after a turnover again, McNabb. We have a TV timeout, the first TV timeout of the night. Here we go. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. Sonny, parlant français, c'est très, très bien. Ça fait un changement de m'entendre en français, mais je parle français, mon Sonny. We have Mr. Hunter Bradford is in the house. Hunter, welcome in the Hockey Nation Live Show. Glad to have you aboard. If you are not, guys, Canada for Hunter. If you are not subscribed to the Hockey Nation Show, we invite you to click on the subscribe. And then if you are returning, welcome back, by the way. And don't forget to click on the like. And for what's going on with the Hockey Nation Show, well, we have a show. Usually every night at 9 o'clock p.m. And then we have the app daily news every single day. And then don't forget the NHL draft. We're going to be live the first night at 7 o'clock, about 6 o'clock, a little bit earlier, talking about the NHL draft 2023 is going to be directly from Nashville. We're going to give you all the data, all the information, what's going on. So far, Panthers play better, Sebastian. Mr. Telviti is in the house. Welcome back. Yes, but Nick, we love you have the first round pick. We're not greedy. Here we go. Roger sharing his heart to Nick. Waiting now for the puck drop at the left side of Bobrovsky. We know the Panthers play without Matthew Tkachuk. Yeah, the start by the Panthers. I'll then consider absolute about this. Go back now to the left side, Bobrovsky. Now a kick by the Panthers outside the zone by Nick Cousin. Intercept by Vegas. The puck bouncing with one of the Lumber attacking in the way on the right side of Hill. Shoot the puck, barely missed the net completely. Recovered by Vegas. Another big hit by the Vegas going tonight. By the Panthers. Recovery now by Stahl. Shoot the puck. He'll make a save. Rebound. Lumber. Intercept now by the Vegas going tonight. Behind the net. A kick out the puck outside the zone. Go to recovery by Kudas on defensive zone, looking now left and right, hold the puck a little bit more. New plus coming from Bruce Cassidy and Paul Maurice. Kudas now allowed the puck defensive zone with Vegas. Now intercept by McNabb. recovery by White Cloud. Use the board now, pass the puck in neutral zone. The Panthers intercept and coming up by DUCLAIR, pass the puck to Barkov. Release the board to DUCLAIR. DUCLAIR in front of the net. Nobody there. Go back on the right side of here. Attacking in front of the net. Kick by the Vegas Goodnight. Great play by the Vegas. Intercept the puck again. Great anticipation of the Colsar. Shoot the puck in the back end. Probably make a save. The puck go behind the net. Recovery now by the Vegas Goodnight. Go back at the blind. Holding the puck by Theodore. Shoot the puck. Black shot in front of the net of the Probowski. Intercept by the Panthers. Get out by Lundell. Another battle now. Recovery by Theodore. New players coming for both teams. Theodore set up the breakout. Pass the puck to the right side. A bit too far for HUNTE. We have a penalty, I think, for interference. That will be the call from the Panthers. Again, for the Panthers, it's going to be the first power play of the night for the Vegas Golden Knight. Aaron Agblad got that call. 2 minutes for interference. It was easy to call. We're going to wait for the puck drop back. It will be the first opportunity for the Vegas. And they won't have no make the playoff. Even they could even think. There we go. 2 minutes interference. RJ, thanks so. William McClary is in the house, and William, thanks to be with our Canadian show. What about Mr. Rick Bengal, ladies and gentlemen, directly from Halifax with his beautiful Demetra. Hopefully doing well. Rick, glad to have you aboard tonight to stop by to say hi to everybody. We miss you, buddy. If you follow Rick, guys, with his comments on my app, DANY News, great. I like these comments because most of his comments is like another perspective of everything I said. It's not disagreement. It's just he see other things with another pair of eyes. And so I learned from those posts sometime, and that's what I like that. So I just want to say thank you, Rick. Thanks to do that and repeat to take a time to wrote those posts. Mr. Deuce, Mishkov would be picked right behind Bedard if his name was Matthew Missioner. Yeah, possible. Was Mishkov not allowed to participate in the drawing combine? Go back now. I don't think so. He wants to go there. I'm not sure exactly anyway. Go back to Vegas now. Show the puck. Miss the net barely. The puck bouncing back at blank. Get out of the zone anyway. We're going to recover. Power play 4 guys for the Vegas Golden Knight. Go back now to Theodore. Draw the puck to Jack Cole. Now cross the blinds. Coming to the red line. Keep controlling the puck now. Keep controlling all the way back. Back to the blind. Set up now by Theodore. Return the puck to Stone. Stone back to Theodore. Pass to Marchessault. Back the ball now. Return to Theodore. Theodore return to back Jack. Jack shoot the puck. Miss the puck. Recovery by Theodore. Go back on the left side. Back to Marchessault. Fire puck. Probably make a save. Rebound for the net. Recovery by the Panthers. By the Vegas. Intercept the puck. Go back to again to Theodore. Theodore looking back to Jack. Jack in front of the tip in front of the net. Bobrovsky make a big save again. Stone. Marchessault again. Great play by Bobrovsky to read, anticipate the tip in front of the net. Great play between Theodore, Marchessault, and Jack Eichel. That'll give the Vegas guy 3 shots during that power play already with less of 1 minute to go remaining on this power play. Wow. Rick ask you want to sleep. You may not have sleep in a minute. Thank you for the shootout. Leave did not win, and I promise that's all right. We make make my always make mistake like that. Zeb Lecav in the house. Under, thanks again. Mr. Ronald is in the house. We miss you, Mr. Ronald. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. If you can do that for the Hockey Nation Live show, that'd be awesome. Go back now, and Panthers intercept the puck and don't pay the puck. 1 minute to go remaining on the power play, guys. 11:07 to go at the first period between both teams. Go back to Theodore, draw the puck back, get now by Stephenson, cross the blue lines, coming to the red line, keep control the puck in the offensive zone, kick out the puck to the board, intercept by the Panthers, return the puck at blank, intercept now by Theodore, pass the puck to the wall, go back now by Vegas, shoot the puck, black shot by Bobrovsky, rebound in front of the net, the Panthers hold the puck, intercept by stick by Jack Eichel, go back at the blue line, but finally Panthers going to recover, get out by Barkov, 1 versus 1, now hold the puck a little bit longer, he's going to control the puck, returning on defensive zone, push the puck back on defensive to forcing, push back at the puck to Hill behind the net. Chasing up by Elvick Stahl. He'll play a puck to the board, back to Brendan Jado. Unit number 2 for the Vegas with 25 seconds to go remaining. Vegas cross the red line. Go back now to the behind. Intercept now by the Vegas attacking on the right side of Bobrovsky. Lob the puck behind the net. All back to Olbo's corner. Renat try to get a puck around. Vegas push the puck with Kudas. Recover the puck. The puck bouncing back outside the zone. Back to Brendan Jado and return the puck behind net. The power play will be over. Evan Strank 3 shots on the first power play of the Vegas and no goal. Go back on the right side. Renat pass the puck to the wall. Intercept the Panthers. Get out of the zone. Cross the red line. By intercept the Vegas. Return the puck to D. Trap the puck behind the net of Bobrovsky. Go back all the way on the right side. Riley Smith control the puck now. Turn around. Control the puck a bit longer. Pass the puck to the board. Panthers put some pressure. Recovering now by Cole South. Coming in front. He'll shoot the puck and miss the net by Smith, I believe. Get out of the zone by the Panthers. Loud the puck in defensive zone. Recovered by Brendan Jado. Go back now. There was a big hit. It's coming here. I can see that hit. But at the last minute, Vegas put his head up. The players go back into the zone now. Get out of the zone by Panthers. Academy on the right side. But he control the puck and hit again by White Cloud. And intercept of Vegas. But we have penalty right away back at the end. I think it will be a roughing. It could be. But it would be interesting to be that call from the referee. That will give the first power play of the Panthers tonight. I'm going to have a TV timeout at the same time. So don't go nowhere. You're absolutely about this, Zeph, about the comments of the NHL and NFL comments from Rick. Well said, Zeph, about that. Charles Rollison, I believe, what is playing tonight. What is the game status? Charles right now is 0-0. We have about 9 minutes to remaining on the first period. And it's Vegas Panthers. We are at the training camp yet? Not yet, Mr. Coach. If makeup is available at 5, do we trade that pick to Washington? What we get? What good we get? The problem with that, Rick, is like they don't have a lot in return. They are limited to trade something. The only thing you can get in return, it's not good enough, I think, for to get something good from Washington Capitals. He talk about what I think is it Lapierre over there. I'm always confusing with Lapierre. He's with Dallas or Washington Capitals. I think Lapierre, Zandrix Lapierre. You have Connor McCall. I don't see that. Montreal dropped 5. I think they're really targeting Rent Leonard for the upcoming draft. But the rapport, I know. Better or not, quitter Francois Pitt back in the house. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. That'd be good. Now, power play for Montour. Hold the puck now to the line. Short point for the tip. Miss the net barely. Chasé by Brendan Jado with Barkov. The puck go back, bouncing back to Montour. Montour to Barkov at the wall. Back again to Bennett. Bennett to Montour. Montour walk around. Montour kick contre the puck. Keep the puck in the zone. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. By outside at the blind from the call from the linesman. Going to reset the Stanley Cup final, guys. The power play of the Panthers are 0-13 with 23 shots so far. What are you thinking about? Say what not going to happen? Just get Mishkov out of your head. It's not going to happen. What are you talking? Cap can grab a Mishkov if they want. No need to dry up. 1% my great Zep. Next year, first from Washington and their best prospect. I think it would be too much in return for that, Rick, if I was Washington, because at the end of the day, from 8 to 5, it's not a big jump about that one there. If you call a couple of trade before in the past, it's fun. I think, Rick, I don't think so. A first round pick in return, it could be a prospect or it could be a second round pick. If I was Washington, I would not do that. Now, Panthers attacking now and missed the net barely on the left side of the back door. By the way, I apologize. I didn't follow the game. And great opposite. Head and Hill is unbelievable so far. Go back to Bennett. Bennett brought the puck now to Valley. The puck outside zone. Chasé par the Vegas Golden Knight. Almost a 1-versus-1. Go back to the Stones. Stones shoot the puck. Hold the puck now. Shoot the puck. He scored. Unbelievable goal of Max Stone. The captain take the lead 1-0 on the short-ended. This what the fans winning. And they got it. They got pay off by the patient of Max Stone. Push Bobrovsky all the way back deep in the crease. And Max Stone with a shot over the glove of the Bobrovsky. And that way, the Vegas Golden Knights scored the first goal of the night by the captain, number 61, Mark Stone. What a great play about that one over there. Monto completely got destroyed about that play by them. Still power play right now for the Panthers Golden Knight. By Panthers Golden Knight. By the Panthers on the power play right now with 10 seconds to go remaining. And the Vegas Golden Knight guys take the lead 1-0 with a Max Stone short-ended goal. This is a huge goal for the Vegas Golden Knight. Go back now, Vegas. The Panthers going to reset par London. We have Evan Strength, 5-versus-5, forcing don't pin the puck behind here. Barely intercept right now, pinching by Ekblad. The puck go back to Vegas, go back behind the net. Set up now by Brennan Jadot. Intercept the Panthers, shoot the puck, miss the net, go back to Ekblad. Ekblad backwards, control the puck now. Change the direction. Intercept by Vegas Good Night. A possible breakaway barely by Riley Smith. A fire puck. Bobrovsky make a save, no rebound. We're going to reset on the right side of Bobrovsky with 7 minutes, a little bit over to first period on this game. Again, guys, another big mistake by Ekblad at the blue line. And this is going to be a very possible, but Max Stone scored a big goal on the top corner of the net to give them the 9 goal for Max Stone. By the way, this playoff. Gave up guys that they don't have. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, William. Could you imagine someone got that Mitch Cup under the radar, then come out and smash out when the Connie Smythe trophy? Bunch of people will be crying about that. Panthers better just make sure not take a second goal. Panthers need to tie it, not with any other goal. Mr. McDuff, Vegas. Here we go. We're waiting for now, but the puck dropped back, guys. With 6:45 to go. That's what we got so far. Now go back again. Another break. No, I thought it was a breakaway, but Kudus was there behind. Intercept now by Vegas tonight, and it's on. Go back a bit line. Don't play the pipe by Lombard. Don't play the pipe behind. Go to the hill. Go back now by White Cloud. Bring the puck on the board. Pinch by the Panthers. The puck sold back. A possible 2-1 for Vegas Golden Knights. Coming on the right side. Hold the puck now. He shoot the puck. Backside Bobrovsky. And we have a goal. We don't have a goal. We'll see what happened there. We have a goal. The goal is good. And the Vegas Golden Knights take the lead 2-0 against the Panthers. And they have 2-goal lead at the middle of the second period. Now the confusing left and right. We'll see what happening there. Will be a review call. I'm not sure about that. Celebration by the players and the fans. But do we have the goal or no goal? That would be interesting. It looked like Hag scored a goal for Barbashev. Would be interesting about that. Let's see the replay on this one. Bobrovsky make a say the puck go under. The puck stuck behind. And finally, we have a goal behind the net by Jack Eichel. And Bobrovsky does not understand what's going on. Let's see from the review behind the net. Black shot by the stick of Bobrovsky. The puck go behind. Bobrovsky get the puck. The puck go out. Wow. Do Bobrovsky have the puck at some point? The puck was under Bobrovsky, guys. Why we have no call on that one of them? Wow. I don't know about this. Is a total confusion. I am. Which timing the challenge? Whistle timing. I don't know. I'm disappointed with the Panthers. It's total confusion. Game over. That's the bottom line. Goals Stone get goal says so. Vegas best team in NHL history. I would get his first Stanley Cup. Look like Nicolas had the second goal now, assisted by Eichel. And the game is, yes, we are goal confirmed now by NHL. No controversy by Paul Maurice. Hag scored the second goal of the playoff, assisted by Eichel and Marchessault. Bing, bang, bow. Now should the Park Panthers make a save by Hill. Go back now behind and recovery by Verhey. This is a huge goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. This, guys, it's going to be hard for the Panthers, I believe. Now go back now on neutral zone. Come in offensive zone. Kick out the puck to Renat. Should the puck miss the net on the back door. Recovery by Stahl at the blind. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck to the board. Pass again. Pas de Vegas intercept the puck. Don't get out of the zone. Pass the puck to the neutral zone. Control the puck now on the offensive zone. In front of the net. Tip. Bobrovsky make a save in front of the player of Vegas. Finally, puck get out of the zone. Attacking by the Vegas. Going to by the Bennett. But recovery now by the Vegas go back to McNabb. McNabb pass the puck to the neutral zone. Don't play the puck by intercept by Barkov. Attacking on the right side hill. Pass the puck behind. The puck go outside the zone. Possible. And there'll be the call with 5:15 to go remaining, guys. And we're going to reset now on the neutral zone after the whistle of Leisman. Confusing, the Panthers were now struggling. Now is this going to be a really, really hard for the Panthers to come back? What a big save by Bobrovsky, by the way. That's amazing, great save by Bobrovsky on that one before they get a goal. Wow. This, and then try to bother about this. More Québécois on Vegas que Montreal is funny. Jérémy N by winning a percentage, c'est by far the best. We're going to set up now a couple of information update. We have a TV timeout, by the way, so don't go nowhere. And we're going to see what we got here. We have TV timeout. We are back now in the game. Western Conference has always been fast and up at tempo. Direct Joe, I agree with you about that one for sure. I hope Paul Maurice does not following the down Chicham a full step. Yeah, hopefully it will be not happen. Ag, second goal of the playoff, by the way. Go behind Bobrovsky, intercept the puck to the board, pull back in front of the net of this. We have another whistle. Hey everyone, their stick, Rick, attend with over 100 years so compared to one guy. So let's that. Danny Martineau, Apollo, we just wait for the puck drop back with 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. And for the bench, reset par the Vegas good night. Don't pas bien goaltender Bobrovsky. 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this first period. As always, Panthers, that's the puck a little bit too far for Monto. The puck goes slightly back on Vegas, going to recovery. It don't put the puck into the zone. Honestly, everybody waiting now for the game be over to win that. We have a offside by the Vegas go tonight with 4:45. But this still did well. They haven't won game 3. They won the first round title out of good fight, almost winning game number 4. Sebastian. Jordan Tyler, number 32, is in the house. Welcome back. Deserve the Connie Smite. Batman Love Child gonna win the cup. Is go for the game 3-1 of the Panthers. I guess good night. Shower and referee are working together. That's what we got so far. Anyway, recovery for the Panthers. That's okay now. Intercept per Vegas go tonight. Now go back to Very at the left side of Hill. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Now coming on the right side, shoot the puck. Black shot per Vegas go tonight. Reset by Bennett. Bennett now on the back door. Funny shoot the puck. And the puck bouncing back on the right side of Hill. Recovery by Pietrangelo. Now it's going to set up the breakout. And now the Panthers recovery retrieval. Then long stretch pass by Pietrangelo. And I seen from the Vegas go tonight with 4:08 to go remaining, guys, on this period. I heard someone want to get the Coyotes and move them to Hartford. Vegas can be better, and the referee can be completely correct to change our true answer. I will not focusing, guys, on the referee. I will give credit for the Vegas Golden Knights for the excellent hockey they did since the beginning of the playoff. For me, it's referee. For me, I have nothing to do. I did not see any referee score a goal tonight and during the playoff. I did not see mix. For me, it's just I prefer to comment on the hockey at the things nobody control. If the referee make the Vegas win the Stanley Cup. But I disagree with that. The referee tonight, for Panthers guy, 0-14 on power play. 0-14. Not imagine if they score 2 goals and power play. 0-14. So is it the referee or is it Barkov? Is it Renard? Nick Cousin, Ekblad, Bennett. I miss Renard. They have 0 goal in the last 10 games. So is it because the referee? Or is it because they cannot score goal, Panthers? Or is it because Vegas play very well? But me, I would say because the Panthers are not good enough to beat the Vegas. Vegas is a better team. That's simple for me. It's not about Batman or referee, everything like that. It's just, for me, it's, you know what I mean? It's just like where all the Panthers had taken out, should have puck in front of the net, they tip and miss the net barely, go back now behind the long by Cousin, return the puck in the corner. Panthers control the puck now, pass the puck to the blind, to Goodas, return the puck behind goaltender, slap by White Cloud. White Cloud lose the puck by Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl battle with the puck now on the right side of here. A great fight by the Panthers and for the Marchessault, Nick Cousin. Go back to Stahl. Stahl battle with the puck. Marchessault try to puck outside the zone. Pinch by Stahl. By his brother Mark. Pass the puck to Eric. Eric now hold the puck now. Don't play puck behind goaltender. Again, Vegas guy don't give any space for the Panthers. That's the beauty of that one there. Other than the fact McNabb make a mistake at the beginning of this game, the rest, Vegas control most of the space on the ice. Stephenson don't play the puck now. Control the point of the zone, kick the puck behind. Great stick by the Panthers, recovery by the Vegas, return the puck behind goaltender. The puck go out of the play. We're going to have a whistle at 2:16. Black you, Sebastian, exactly, coach Danny. Panther fan left me a stand last game. Bad sportsmanship. Vegas play well, and the Panther are bruised. Well said, Francois. Danny, what are you talking about? That black many people is the name of the name Golden Shower getting out from the ref. Among the worst in the league, CG. No, the biggest franchise I would give to them. It was a great move putting them in a 6-8 user. I agree with you. Master Glide by Vegas, Lightning and the Panthers. Go back now on the defensive zone, neutral zone, intercept now. Go back behind Max Stone foul. Go back on the right side of the hill with 1:45 to go remaining. Intercept in front net. Again, the Vegas find a way to get the puck outside the zone. But Ekblad missed the puck. Recovery now by Forsling. Forsling hold the puck a little bit longer. Return the puck by Ekblad. Ekblad now pass the puck to Forsling. Now attacking, cross the blue lines, come in offensive zone. Don't play the puck at the left side of the hill. Intercept by McNabb. Go behind the net. The puck in front of the net. And recovery by Vegas allowed the puck all the way back and bouncing back on defensive zone by Max Stahl. Stahl hold the puck now. Pass to Montour. Montour looking now. Cross the blue line. Pass the puck now to Colin White. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Bouncing behind the net. But then Jadot keep the puck to the right side. Vegas try the puck outside zone. Pinch by Stahl. The puck stuck on the right side of the wall of the hill. They go back in the corner now. Battle for the Vegas. Pass, push the puck to opposite corner. Pinch by Roy. Roy return the puck behind the net. And then Vegas intercept the puck by Londell at the blue line. Now Vegas going to get out of the zone. And finally go back to Montour and go to reset. 45 seconds to go remaining on the first period. Montour pass the puck to Barkov. Barkov attacking now on the left side. And front of Nicolas Roy. Barkov now don't play the puck and intercept by Montour. Montour about the puck bouncing back over his stick. Delay offside by the Panthers. Going to recovery by the Vegas on defensive zone. Long search pass to Riley Smith. Smith attacking on the right side. Bobrovsky pass the puck back to Amadio. Return the puck behind to Smith. Go back on the right side. Pinching went out by the Vegas Golden Knight. On the left side, Bobrovsky and intercept by Carlson. Carlson went out battle with Stahl behind the net. Recovery by the Panthers going to Knight. They're going to get out of the zone by the Panthers. They get out of the zone for the Panthers. They go to Knight and don't play the puck behind here. It's going to be the end of the first period, guys. After 20 minutes to go. A big hit by the Panthers by Nick Carlson again, Hag. But if they be the end of this period. This is exactly what Bruce Cassidy won after 20 minutes. Take the lead 2-0. And the fans inside the building are cheering. And if you are the Panthers, are not looking good for them after 20 minutes at the T-Mobile Arena, where the Vegas Golden Knights take the lead 2-0 after 20 minutes. First of all, Stone and shot in the goal. Score is 9 goals of the playoff unassisted at 11:52, and then at 13:41, a little bit less of 2 minutes later, is Nicolas Hag scored second playoff assisted by Hakel and Marchessault. 12 assists for Marchessault. The shot after 20 minutes, guys, 11 by the Vegas Golden Knights and 8 by the sorry about that, by the Panthers. I tried to get that is one over there. There we go. We got that answer right there. We're going to give you all the stats you need to know after 20 minutes. Both teams have a 1 power play, and both teams did not score a goal during that power play. And that's what we got right there for this game between both teams. We smell the Stanley Cup. I don't know if you feel the same way. It would take a really big move from the Panthers come back. It's a team try the best they can. And see if they can come back. If not, you have to give credit for the Panthers, guys. What an amazing, great ride they did this playoff. And we have to give it for the Vegas. They won the Stanley Cup. What an amazing, great team they are. Paul is in the house. Paul, if you go 3-0, it would be panic me a time for Florida. You're absolutely right about the next goal. Very huge goal, Paul, about that one. This game should be 1-0, Francois. This is the job. On the defense, Francois, we said to you, if you look about the referee, which side is on the right side of Bobrovsky, and obviously you cannot see the puck around behind Bobrovsky, whatever it is. So it's a game, it's a bang play, and the referee, he was late on that one. He was just not at the right side of the puck. And I'm not going to, I referee on my live, and sometimes you cannot see things because you're on the wrong side, and the body of Bobrovsky hide the puck at some point. And do he cover it or not? I'm not sure. I don't defend anybody. I just said it would be only 2 straight goals to tie up. It's possible. Or the fact is, everything is possible, Sebastian. Everything is possible. But if you look the period, other the fact, yeah, Lundell have a most like a turnover, a breakaway, and he did not score. After that mistake, Vegas control everything, and they don't have any other opportunities. So from what we saw for after 20 minutes, it will be really hard to Vegas for Panther score a comeback in this game to win the game tonight. Again, I could be wrong. They will have to step up more. It's not good enough for what we saw so far. But everything is possible for sure. I don't like the Panthers. I don't like Vegas either. But Evans does not like it, Danny. Why cannot Florida play a good hockey against Vegas compared to Boston, Toronto, Carolina? Well, there's different things about this game. First of all, you have to give credit for Vegas the way they play. They are physical. Most of the guys are 6'2" at the defenseman. So if you look about Vegas, what they do, there are three things Vegas do very well compared to other teams. First of all, the forecheck, right? They always have a one player on the puck possession of the opponent team, right? Now on the defensive zone, they don't give anything. They always have a stick in front of opponent players. Secondly, they don't give seam. So we talk about seam. They don't give any old shot the puck to the net. Thirdly, the puck retrieval. After a rebound, I don't have the stat, but I'm telling you right now, after a rebound, most of the time, it's the Vegas recover the puck. They push the puck around. They don't give the middle of front of the net for Florida Panthers. The physicality of Florida Panthers was better versus Boston and versus Carolina and Toronto. This is the first team they've met Vegas, like they are big at the forward and the defenseman, and they're not afraid to get hit. So if you put this all together, that game does not make Panthers better. Secondly, Bobrovsky carried on that team with KACHUK all the way. Now you go to the final, Bobrovsky did not, under the last two games, Bobrovsky have a good series, but not an amazing series like he did before. And KACHUK does not play. He's hurt. So you take out maybe 42% of what the Panthers look like, and then you have no goal from the player I mentioned to you. Ekblad, Bennett, Reinhardt, Carlson. They don't score. So if you put this all together, it's not good enough. That's the reason I believe Vegas Panther struggling with that part over there, and that's happening. Vinny Roger, I think, is like falling short something else. Check that. I'm very impressed by Ecole. He's playing very well. Good puck and lane, passing a face off. Well said, Steve. I think first of all, he played his best hockey he never played. Secondly, I would say to you, his patient to IQ hockey. What you talk about, he's skating with a puck, and when he's skating with a puck, guy, he's always looking around. So he's really a playmaker. He's hold the puck. He go in an area with nobody going to. He gives the space to that. All right. So where he go from the middle. Example. Again, he goes slightly back to the wall. He bring a player with him, and then he look for a teammate. So he's really feed his teammate on the ice and open up space when he brings someone. So he's patient to controlling the puck and keep the puck. Make him better, I believe, with that. And he's really been a really good hockey for him during the playoff 2023 for Jack Eichel. So he's one of the reasons. Jeremy Alla is in the house. I'm the only one confused about the score. I don't know, Jeremy. King, the luck ran out. I'm just disappointed that ref changed the game to Transcali. I would disagree with you, Jordan, about that. Again, and I respect everybody talk about the ref. You can get there, you can blame the ref, but how many goals? Sam Bennett? How many goals? Reinhardt? How many goals? Aaron Ekblad? How many goals? Nick Carlson? How many goals backups during the playoff? And I can go all the way. At the end, why they don't score, the Panthers? I would like to hear from you, Jordan. Tell me why the Panthers didn't score. I would like to hear. I would like someone to explain to me why the Panthers does not score. That's for me is the reason why they're losing. They don't score. They are 0 goal and 14 attempts and the power play. 0 goal and 14 attempts and power play. 0 goal. Power play. 5 versus 4. 24 shot and 13 power play. It's 28-minute power play. You have only 24 shot. Wait a minute. This may be the problem. No. I don't know. As for me, it's for me, like I said, I respect all the people talk about the ref. It's not a problem for me. The problem right now is the Panthers. Where are they? Where is Barkov? Where is Reynard? Where is Sam Bennett? Where is Ekblad? We give you millions of dollars to produce, and they cannot. This is maybe really the big problem for the Panthers. Should be more interesting with the 2LT team. That's what you get there at the final, right? When you get there at the final, this is season number 3 of the year. You have 3 seasons in hockey. The beginning of the season, you have the beginning of the playoff, and then you have the Stanley Cup final playoff. That's 3 seasons. And when you get there, you bank up. Your injury hurt. And that's the biggest problem there. Barry, welcome aboard. Thanks to stop by and then to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Show. If you look about that, this is the biggest problem now. It's not an excuse, but you have to be real. You have to be real about that, right? It is what it is. Second goal was not fair. Referee are repping and cheating. Disagree with you again. I explained the reason why he did not whistle. When the cup to show Panthers is better. Bob is the only reason they are there. I agree with you, Francois. With that KACHUK, Boston beat themselves. Lead top 4 could not score. Carolina could not score. And now you face Vegas where everything is working. Luciano was said. Vegas is a big, deep team, and the Panthers have been worn down. Too many players bank up, and soon if the KACHUK got hurt, they have no chance. Was said. They should go to sync up to the 3 referee. Check out my son. Here we go. Boski should join the Oilers at Bolak. Are the Panthers getting any high danger shot? Not many of them, exactly. Chucker getting injured and the flooded chance. Coach, I concur, not looking good for the Cats. I agree with you, Randy V. Mama's coach speech before the game, and the Panthers room is not working as if. Laura St. Pierre is in the house. Laura, long time we did not see you around. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. They should give the Stanley Cup to the referee. They are rigging it for Vegas, and they did that to Edmonton. Edmonton, they are cheating Florida. I will back. I said whatever beat Canada beats the nation would win the Stanley Cup, but nobody business in it. Here we go. Do you think Vegas is better than the team that Florida has beating? Well, you never know, right, King? I think on the paper, I think Vegas could beat Carolina. Yeah, they can beat every one of them for sure. Vegas, King. Could beat front, maybe series, playoff. But if you talk about that, right, every game, every series, Boston, if you look, there was only one shot to win the playoff. But Bobrovsky make a big save. Mark fall apart. You go to Toronto, they're not performing, they're not going to score. Bobrovsky still that series. You go Carolina, The offensive was not there, Carolina. You cannot blaming Anderson on that series. And then, so yes, Vegas, I think they would beat. I think they would give them a very big run after that. Hello, Laura. Here we go. Echo accusation put Vegas over the top. They weren't missing that through first season before him. Yeah, well said about this, Deuce. That's what you need a player like him, Deuce. You need a player dominate like him. McKinnon did it last year. The best team did it. Have a very big, huge center. Fledder Barkov and Karina Araujo. I can go all the way with the best team. Carrie, welcome, Carrie. Does not look good for the Panthers. One player should not be in France. You're absolutely right about this, Carrie. Hopefully, you and your family are real, doing well. Glad to stop by to say hi to your family. By the way, Carrie, hopefully reconnect together at some point. Cole, do you think Kachuk hit on Ecole would be the top clean it? I'm not sure it will be the top 10. The only thing I would say to you, Willie, you're going to see that hit forever. And in the NHL, you remember that the carrier hit by Stevens and those big hits in NHL, you see them many times. It's going to be one of them, Willie, remember for sure. But again, qualify this top 10. I'm not sure, but you will see it. And I got to blame somebody. Blaming the rep is weak sauce. It's because the goalie is good coach. It's a great. I think we don't give enough credit for Hill, Danny. I agree. You're right. It's the eyes is towards the Panthers net. David, I really believe that the Florida is toast losing Stanley Cup to begin with. One Mr. Big McGinnis was there. Well, so much for okay. Coach, looking at Boston College roster 2024 is a stack right down to Jacob Fowler and net, and my pick national champ 2024. You're absolutely right. They are very good, William. They have a lot of great players, plus the returner. They are the top best 3 team. Now, we'll be interested what Michigan and Minnesota Golfer are going to get in return for the upcoming roster. I don't know if Fantilli return in Michigan or not. We don't know if Minnesota Golfer, we know they lost a couple of players, but will be another team to watching for sure, William. But you're absolutely right. The Boston College right now are on fire to have a really good roster for upcoming year. Mr. Eagle, big fan of the Tampa Bay Lightning, is in the house. Long down there, really. Screw the Panthers. They are the team that just barely made the playoff. Yeah, it's a great point about this. And again, I think I like the fight of the Panthers. If you think about this, they lose the last game 3-2. They could win that game. There was not a one game. They lost 7-2, honestly. Game number 1, game number 2, they struggle. But game number 3, they come back. I like their fight. It's just now there are too many injuries to answer for the Vegas. Still, again, the game is not over yet, by the way, and nobody won the Stanley Cup yet. On the last game, it did not score one. About this one. Parents better motivate the same at the locker room for the second period. Sébastien, the Canadian Batman, 8. François, where is Barkov? Yeah. We need Panthers might be overachieved this year. Well, you have to go that way, Eagle, right? You barely make the playoff with many injuries, but they make it barely make the playoff, and then after that they become a chemistry together, and they go all the way where they are. So for what they were and what they became, you have to go that direction. It got really great comments from you, Steve. I heard from a lot of Canadians that 8-bit men with the explain us why Panda did not score one. There was 6 versus 4 that last game. He's playing the ref. He got final minute. About that, Panda almost scored in game 4 in the final minute. He was very close. Yeah, this right. Now playing the ref is the coach who was sleeping on that one. Luciano. A, B, C, D, how you rank the Islanders 2022 overall season playoff? But they got eliminated the first round, King. Um, you know, Barza was hurt. Many of the rest of I don't know how percentage he was healthy. Islanders. Zorokin make a big strength for them. I would say C to them. If you're Islander fan like DH is, I would be some kind of concern at the end. François Panthers, oops, wrong shot, Zeph. Gordon, they got survive. David, Batman Blue is for the Sabres. And the 9 days, it look like the Panthers are getting to Golden Shower, says. Batman have a great comeback to have fans last draft, make them look silly. The second pair going to restart, guys. I appreciate that for your comments tonight. We're going to see how they're going to respond. The second pair, this could be the last live streaming play-by-play this year for the Hockey Nation Live show. And we're not going nowhere, guys. We want to have some kind of show during the night talking about the Montreal Canadiens for sure. We'll be back tomorrow night, by the way, at 9 o'clock. The world, François, I Golden Chance, everything. Vegas, it was only Panthers. And then looked like I did not take a break. The puck dropped back. Guys, a lot of comments in the chat. I appreciate a lot for your comment. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. And we appreciate a lot, everybody. Now go back outside the zone of the puck on the front of the bench of Vegas. We're coming by Barkov. Return the puck to Ekblad. Ekblad pass to Forsling. Forsling now back again to the far side. Return the puck to Ekblad. Back to tip by Barkov. The puck bouncing back the side of the hill. McNabb, like Mr. G said, the next goal, William McClary. The next goal, guys, this is the biggest goal of the playoff. Panthers score, hope is back. Vegas score, this is over. Go back now by the Panthers, shoot the puck on the right corner, pinching out by the Panthers, recovering now behind the net of Hill. Go behind the net, Simon Panther. I want to see some playoff hockey, Mr. G. Good night, Roger. Vegas go tonight. Garza was the story of for me. So go AFK. Elfiner get it. Live Cup possibly. William McClary. Yeah, absolutely. Go back now on the right side of the hill. Puck bouncing back by Mahura. They go back at Mario. Mario down the puck on the right side of the left side of Boboski. Recovery by Kudos. Set up the breakout now. Long stretch pass now to Very. Very skating with the puck. Draw the puck. Get opposite side. Back to Bennett. Bennett shoot the puck. Black shot by Brendan Jadot. Go behind the net. Bennett recover the puck in front of Max Stone. Bennett putting party blank. Set up Kudos. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Tip at the right side of Hill. Recovery by Stephenson. Return the puck into the zone. Intercept by the Panthers. Going to recovery by Very. Attacking now. Pass the puck in front of the net. Brendan Jadot use the board. Pass the puck to Max Stone. Stone get out of the zone. The puck bouncing back to Renard. Renard pass to Boboski to Montour. Montour on the left side of the puck. Control the puck now. Pass the puck to the board. Intercept now by Bennett. Bennett attacking now. Hold it for the puck a little bit more. Turn around. Pass the puck in the corner. Should have he'll make a save. No rebound. We're going to be on the left side of the hill with 18:27 to go remaining on this period. That'll be the first shot of this period. There we go. We're going to set up now the shot on the left side of the hill. Thanks so much for like. Now the puck go back on the blind side by the Vegas. Shoot the pipe for Hag. Black shot in front of the net by the Panthers. Recovered by Lombard. Lombard allowed the puck into the zone. The puck bouncing back to Stahl. Stahl lead the puck to White. Maybe not White. It was Cousin. Go back around in front of the net. Intercept by McNabb. The puck bounced by White Cloud. Go back to Cousin. Return point blank. Set up now by Ekblad. The puck. And the but. And we have a goal in front of the net. And the Fleur Panthers guys scored the first goal of the night and cut the lead. This is a huge goal for Ekblad. And we are back now. The Panthers are back in the game with an amazing great goal for Aaron Ekblad. They cut the lead by 1 goal. And that's what the Panthers are looking for on that one over there. And again, and front of the net, no other call about that one there. A wrist shot of Ekblad. The puck have some eyes, and they go through the body of the Vegas Golden Knight and hit their left shoulder of Hill over the glove. And that way, the Panthers tie the game, but not tie the game, but score the first goal of the game with 9:17, 98. Well, you never know. Good start for the Panthers. Yep, sorry about this for that. Wow. We are back again. Everybody, we put the Panthers out. There always be a team come back. This is far to be over for the Panthers. And you have Vegas Golden Knight fans, you have to be careful. The Panthers always been that way. Never give up. Go back behind the net by Theodore. Go back bouncing now by McNabb. Don't play puck. Panthers return the puck behind the net. Set up now on the right side. Recovery by Theodore. Use the board. Pass the puck now. Tip by the by Vegas. Go back on defensive zone to Bobrovsky. Leave the puck to Goodus. Goodus now on the right side. Don't play puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back. Recovery now by Panthers. Attacking now by White. White shoot the puck. Black shot by Vegas. Go night. The puck bouncing on the right side of McNabb. Battle with White. Recovery by to Theodore. Theodore pass the puck now on the right side. Attacking by the Vegas. Along the puck in neutral zone. Turn around by Theodore pass to Roy hold the puck now, put in front of the net, the puck bouncing back. The Panthers going to get out of the zone, a little bit too far for Lundell. Recovery by the Vegas, return the puck behind Bobrovsky. Go back to opposite corner. Ekblad cannot recover the puck. Carlson lead the puck to the board. Intercept by Barkov, leave the puck to Forsing, cross the blue lines, coming offensive zone. Down the puck behind opposite corner up the hill. Pinch and run out by Duclair. Barkov takes the puck, but honestly, offensive for him. The Vegas get out of the zone, attacking now on the left side. Bobrovsky chasing the puck. Go back at the blind. Return the puck by Vegas. Go back on the left side. Bobrovsky. Barkov intercept the puck. Go back to the wall. Back Lundell. Lundell to Barkov. And then finally, Panthers don't play the puck. We have a call. No icing. Change the mind by the referee. Go back by the linesman. Go back to Amadio. It's coming out the other side. Amadio hold the puck a little bit more. Control the puck behind the goaltender. Looking now. Looking in the back door. Amadio all with the puck. Change the direction for the DUCLAIR and for the Montour now. Go back behind the net. Montour intercept the puck. Go back to DUCLAIR. Pass the puck to Barkov. Barkov set up now to Vahayi. Cross the blue lines, coming offensive zone. But intercept by Vegas go night, going to regroup on defensive zone by Stephenson. Now Stephenson hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass again to Martineau. Pass to White Cloud. White Cloud use the board. Again to Amadio. Recovered by himself. Don't play by Stephenson behind the net, by the way. And the Panthers now try to get a puck by Stone. Intercept by Vegas. Take by the Panthers. Recovered by White Cloud. Return the puck at the blind. Set up now by Stone. Stone back to Ag. Back in the back door. Go back to the other side. Bobrovsky make a save. Recovered by the Panthers. Get out of the zone by Verhey. Pass the puck now to Bennett. Bennett attacking. Pass the puck to Reinhardt. Now on the right side of the hill. Shoot the puck behind the net. Recovered by Max Stone. Max Stone pass the puck neutral zone. Tip by the Vegas. Going to be all the way back on defensive zone. It's going to create a nice scene. We're going to reset now with that 15-11 to go remaining, guys, on the second period. But this is a huge moment for the Panthers. They cut the lead, and that's what you're looking for the Panthers to come back in the game. This is a huge goal from the Panthers by Eric Ekblad. Face off on the right side of Hill. Go back now on the right side. Lombard battle for the puck. Go back in net by Hag. Hag pass the puck to the board. Intercept by Panthers. Shoot in front of the net. Tip and no chance. The puck bouncing on the right side. Get out of the zone by Stone. They'll go back on defensive zone. Set up now by the Panthers. Don't play the puck now to Carlson. Carlson attacking. Hold the puck now. Turn back on the back door. And intercept by the Vegas. Go night. Tip the puck. But the Panthers bring the puck behind the net to Lombard. Lombard back. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. Go back outside the zone. The back goal. All the way back on defensive zone. Neutrals coming from Bruce Cassidy. Recovered by Mahura from Bobrovsky. 14:35 to go. Mahura's looking now. Skate the puck to the blue line. Pass the puck neutral zone. The middle of the ice. Kick by the Panthers, but the puck go outside the play anyway. We want to recovery now on the defensive zone after they hit the stick of on the ice. I just don't want. Okay, done. Nothing else going on. You're sorry about this one, Mr. DG. What I'm going to do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's okay, coach. Make other videos. Face off now on the right side of Hill with a little bit 14 minutes to go remaining. Only 2-1. Talk about the huge goal. The Panthers did it. Barkov now on the right side of Hill. Winning by Vegas. Good night. Theodore return the puck to McNabb. Chasé by DUCLAIR. Pass the puck to the board. The puck stay in the zone by the Fleur Panthers. Go back on the left side. McNabb to Theodore. Go back now. Battle for the Panthers. The Vegas going to get out of the zone. Go back now. Intercept now on the right side of the Bobrovsky. Now it's coming now. Marchessault shoot the puck. Block shot par Bobrovsky. Go back now par Marchessault in the right corner. Pass the point fenêtre to Barbashev to Eichel. Intercept by the Panthers. Going to get out of the zone. It's going to be Max Stone, I believe. Don't put the puck. Hill intercept the puck with the glove. Don't put the puck back to McNabb. McNabb in front of Barkov. Don't the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing right there. Did it offside by the Panthers. Go recover for Vegas. Back Jack. Jack attacking. Shoot the puck on the back end. Recover by himself behind the net. Return the puck behind to Barbashev. Barbashev hold the puck a little bit longer. Barbashev now to return the puck behind, go down there. Nobody was there. Monto intercept the puck at the back end. Chasé now by Bennett. And Barbashev finally, Bennett get out of the zone. New plus coming for Bruce Cassidy. Now Bennett attacking now on the right side here. Drive the puck to Lundell. Pass the puck behind the net. Chasé by Theodore. The puck bouncing back at the right side. Lundell recovery. Hold the puck with one hand. Lundell return the puck behind to Bennett. Bennett on the side of Hill. Pass the puck all the way back at the bank. Set up the Monto. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of it. Hill make a save. Bounce the puck on the right side. Pedro recovery. Don't play the puck in the zone. Go back now behind the net. Bobrovsky chasé par Nicolas Roy. Maybe Willie Carrier. The puck turn around and get out of the zone. Panthers set up. Very attacking now. Very hold the puck a little bit longer. Waiting for the puck back up to Bennett. The bouncing back by the Vegas. Get out of the zone. Attacking now. Returning by Corsar. Pass the puck now to Carrier. Carrier carrying the puck now on the right side. Bobrovsky. Hold the puck noir. Contre the puck behind the net. Set up by Kudas. Kudas now on the other side to Renard. Pressure by the Vegas good night. Winning the puck. Go back at the blind. Set up now. Back to White Cloud. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Bobrovsky make a save. No rebound on front of the net from Kudas. I'm going to reset now on the left side of Bobrovsky. That will create another shot for the Vegas good night. And that will make another TV timeout. Nicolas de Goubi, bon, déjà la deuxième période, mon Nicolas. Tu as bien raison, mon homme. This game is taking forever. Sébastien, 8 people who love the Vegas win. We have some chicken rice this morning for breakfast. Just a puck drop back. Go back now on the right side of the Bobrovsky attacking by Vegas Golden Knight. Shoot a pocket blue shot. Miss the net barely. Go back on the left side. Recovery by Theodore. Go back on the right side. Intercept now by Martinez. By McNabb. Bring the puck behind the net. Pressure by Vegas Golden Knight. Intercept now by Barkov. Pass the puck now to Goodas. Lap the puck in the puck bouncing back in front of the McNabb. Go back to Martinez. Want to cross the 11-minute goal remaining on the second period. New plus coming from Paul Maurice. Stone pass the puck to the side. Attacking now by Stephenson. Looking out. Change the direction. Hold the puck more. Return by Bennett to Max Stone. Stone leave the puck again left corner. Attacking by Perlingero. Pinch right now. But the Panthers could get out of the zone. Get out by Lundell. Lundell hold the puck now. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Opposite side of the ice. Recovery by Vegas good night. Try the puck outside the zone. use the board, the puck bouncing back, attaqué par Vegas Golden Knight at 3 versus 1 for Vegas. Sur le backdoor, sur le puck, miss the net barely on the left side. A great opportunity for Vegas Golden Knight. Turn around now behind the net. Hold the puck behind, go back on the right corner, left corner of Bobrovsky. Intercept by Reinhardt. Now Vegas find a way to get a puck back to Barbashev. Backhand, when puck in front of the net, Barbashev shoot the puck, miss the net. Go back on the right corner, puck behind the goaltender. Pushing par Marchessault, passe the puck to Barbashev. Barbashev now control the puck, passe the puck to Jack. Jack de Bredingelo. Fire the puck, miss the net completely. The puck bouncing back at the line. Intercept by Martinez. Don't pin the puck behind the goaltender. Pushing now by Barbashev. The pressure of Vegas is excellent right now. Barbashev at the blind. Hold the puck now. Back to Bredingelo. The puck bouncing back on the back end. Shoot the puck, return the puck behind the net. Set up by Martin, by Jack. Rested the puck now. Panthers struggle now. Jack bring the puck to blind. Set up by Bredingelo. Shoot the puck, burn the net. Bobrovsky make a save. Bobrovsky make a save. Rebound now. Get out by Verhey. Very cross the red line. Don't pin the puck. Big hit by Marchessault. Go back on the right corner. Recovery by Bredingelo. Long stretch pass now. Attaqué by Jack. Go back behind the net by Bredingelo. He did it again. Martinez. Alec Martinez. Shoot and score. Top shell on the over the blocker of the Bobrovsky. And the Vegas Golden Knight guys back again with 2 lead goal. That's what we got at the D-Mobile. Martinez, 3rd goal of the playoff. Wow. First semester final, what a shot, the ball down. You're absolutely about this one over there, William. Martinez did it. Ça sent the long Stanley Cup for look like from. You're absolutely about this. And now Vegas attacking the right side, Bobrovsky. A second goal of the player for Martinez, c'est by Eichel et Bredingelo. Eichel have another assist tonight. Who went hold the puck now, playing by the blind. Set up now by White Cloud. White Cloud hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck now. Shoot the puck now. Control the puck. Return the puck. Fire the puck par Roy. Miss the block shot. Recovery behind by Colsar. Colsar hold the puck a little bit longer. And for the Kudas behind the net with Disney Sengo. Recovery by Vegas for the back door. Intercept now in front of the net. Go back around. Look again. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Return back to White Cloud. White Cloud looking out. Fire puck. Block shot to the left side of the Bobrovsky. Recovery now on the right side. Don't put the puck behind the net by Carlson. Carlson hold the puck. Vegas guy are struggling right now. Mahura, the pressure of the Vegas is excellent. Mistake after mistake. Go back now. Don't put the puck on the right side. Bring the puck to the left corner. Bobrovsky. Kudas right now. Throw the puck on the board. Pinching right now by Vegas Golden Knight. Return the puck behind goaltender. Pressure. The player of the Vegas Bender are tired right now. New players coming for the Vegas Golden Knight. Amadio bring the puck to the left side. Attaqué par Carlson. Hold the puck now. Bring in front of the net. Bobrovsky make a save with the bad put. The left pad recovery now by Riley Smith. Bring the puck to the blind. Set up by McNabb. Back to Smith. Smith now to Theodore. Theodore attacking now. Theodore hold the puck a little bit longer. Go back now to the left side. The Panthers are tired. The Panthers are completely dominated by the Vegas. Shoot the puck, a black shot in front of the net. Go back on the other side. Go back to the left side. Shoot the puck. It's Smith score. This game is over. And the Vegas Golden Knights scored the 4th goal of the game. It is going to be over for the Panthers. Oh, forget about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a big party. And Vegas tonight in the state of Nevada, the first winning Stanley Cup champion for the franchise of Vegas. We smell it. Riley Smith score his 4th goal of the playoff. It's 4-1 for Vegas. We just saw Danny and the Stan and D-Mobile and doing Elvis Presley and Luciano. He can turn off the lights because this game is over, Luciano. And wow, assist by Carlson and Theodore. 4-1, a back-to-back goal by the Vegas Golden Knight guys to get now the lead by 3 goals. And there's going to be a really difficult time for Panthers to come back in the game. Wow, the place is going crazy. I'm outside T-Mobile. Coach Adam, enjoy, my friend. Glad to see you, my friend. Diego Espina, welcome back in the house. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. Chicago Bear, coach in time. Can happen. Yes, you're right, but not tonight. I was ready for 6-0, but 6-1 could be great. Go back now to the right side. Attaqué par Vegas, good night. Hold the puck now to the board. Pension up by Martinez, bring puck behind the goaltender. The fans inside the building, guys, are excited. Adam, they are all stand up. And the party is ready. Start inside of the outside of Vegas. Adam is live over there. Congratulations, Adam. Go back now. The puck bouncing back outside the zone. Recovery by Vegas, by the Panthers. Intercept now, I think, was forcing. Recovery by Pedangelo. Pass the puck on the right side. Don't play by the goaltender. Recovery by Nick Carlson. Go back now to Forcing. Forcing hold the puck, bring the puck to the blue line. Set up now to Ekblad, I believe. Return the puck to Forcing, cross the red line. Down the puck behind Hill. Go back behind the net. Recovery by White Cloud. Hit by Carlson now. White Cloud pass the puck to the board. Pinching out by Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel with Eric Stahl. Battle for the puck now. Eichel continues to compete to the wall. Finally, go behind the net by Hag. Intercept puck. Hag get hit solidly by Longberg. Go back around, and the Stahl can intercept the puck. Vegas get out of the zone. Attaqué by Marchessault. Kick out the puck now to Barbachev. Return the puck to Marchessault. Recovery in front of the net. Shoot the puck, Eichel. Big save by Bobrovsky. Great play by Marchessault and by Jack. Go back now to Marchessault. Hold the puck again more. Hold the puck now to blind. Set up fire, McNabb. Shoot the puck. Barely missed the net. Recovery by Stahl. Stahl lose the puck now. Recovery by Vegas. Down the puck to Bobrovsky. Finally, Bobrovsky decide to keep the puck on his body. And we're going to recovery now on the right side of Bobrovsky with 6 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. And that's what we got now by the score of the 4-1. Wow. What an amazing game so far. We got 6 minutes to go remaining, guys. 2:20. We have a TV timeout, by the way. We won, but if not for Cassidy behind the bench, if I guess would not be there to one or more goal, then it's over. The Panthers fairly, Sebastian, Jack look like that, like us for Canadian 2021, same as Montreal Canadian 2021. The champion, c'est for Cassidy. After that, Stanley Cup last in 2019. Both these teams, everyone who cares, Luciano. Mention to the team and the final go Vegas was DANY. This was the devastating night for the Panthers. So, well, we see it, right? We see that's coming. You know what I mean? Like, they play with that. They are not fatigued. They all just cannot do anything. It's just too hard. But we have to consist to watching this until to the end. It'll be the end of the season, guys. And we'll see what happens after that. We have to focus on the draft. And talking about more about the Toronto Maple Leafs for Luciano after that. Guys, at the end of the day, we all have fun here. I apologize to anyone. I may be offended by said bad thing. Not a problem, Jake. We love you, buddy. Jake. Yeah, it was said, Danny. Very similar about that one there. Go back now to Pierangelo. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Bobrovsky. Get out of the zone by Veille. Pass the puck now to the left side. Hold the puck now by Bennett. Allow the puck all the way back on the right side here. Leave the puck to Pierangelo. Pass the puck now on the right side. We go back outside the zone. The puck bouncing all the way back on the defensive zone. Set up by Forcing. Looking now. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to the board. Back to Veille. Veille pass the puck now on the right side of here. Chasing by... on the left side by Renard. Renard pass the puck now. Control the puck on the left side of Hill. Pass the puck to the blind. Intercept by Forcing. Shoot the puck. Hit Hill and make a save. No rebound. And front of Bennett. Going to reset on the left side of the Hill. And that's what we got so far, guys. Don't go nowhere. Well said, Mr. Gary Cournoyer. Welcome back, Mr. The Roadrunner. Welcome to the house. Melissa knocked the door. Welcome, and Melissa. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Go back now on their site. Don't pay the pipe for the Panthers. The puck bouncing back and for the Max Stone. Now go back to Barca. Barca roll the back of the blue line. Battle on the blue line. Intercept by Vegas good night. The puck bouncing outside the zone. Go to recovery. Less of 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this second period. Slowly, but barely. Slowly, but now Vegas lose the puck. Great play by the Panthers. Shoot the puck. He'll make a big save. Don't put the puck now by Vegas. All the way back behind the net of Bobrovsky. Intercept by William Carrier. Carrier battle for the puck now. Carrier on the one hand. Bringing point from the net. Tip again. Returning by Nick Roy. Roy and Carrier. Two French Canadians go back in the blind. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Bobrovsky. Go back behind the net by Cossar. The puck stuck in the corner. Now we have a battle on the left side. Bobrovsky. Winning by the Vegas, but finally, the puck go back to Mayra. Another great pressure by Roy. Now go back to Costa. Costa back up, battle for the puck. The puck bouncing back. And then we have a battle. Now the Vegas pressure, guys. The Panthers can do nowhere. And Vegas win the battle. Shoot the puck twice by Carrier. Go back now by White Cloud. White Cloud pass the puck now on the Jack. Jack hold the puck a little bit more. Back to White Cloud. White Cloud skating with the puck now. Back again to Ag. Ag return puck behind goaltender. Set up by Jack. Jack went out, battle for the puck to the wall. Turn around with that. Control the puck in front of the Panthers. Jack skate again. Coming on the right side, Bobrovsky. Jack control the back door. Pass the puck behind. Chasé par Mera. Au start. Don't put the puck neutral zone. Possible an icing. All the way back. The Panthers guys are tired about this one. They have net domination now for the last 10 minutes by the Vegas Golden Knights. The Panthers, they have no answer anymore of the pressure of the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. The Panthers stream fun is over. Melissa, welcome back. Riding the Storm is in the house. And welcome again, William McClary. Finally, Panthers pinch off early down, low, and the gas down and get a great chance. Yep. Go back now on the blind, set up by Perlangelo. Back to Martinez. Martinez hold the puck more, turn the puck behind net. Martinez scored the third goal of the Vegas. Go back now around. Intercept by the Vegas. Control the puck by Barbashev. Change the direction. Riley Smith, by the way, apologize. And then they go back to Perlangelo. Pass the puck on the right side. Controlling now to the blue line. Back to Martinez. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Panthers. The puck bouncing out of the play. Recovery on the blue line by Martinez. Back to Perlangelo. Pass the puck now on the right side. Attaqué by Vegas. Cutting now. Fire the puck. Hit the post or hit the blocker of Bobrovsky. Anyway, the puck go behind the net. Bobrovsky play the puck now. Bring the puck on the board. Pass the puck and it was on the puck bouncing out the play. Recovery by Perlangelo. Perlangelo hold the puck more. Bring the puck in neutral zone. Long stretch pass now. Attacking by the Vegas Golden Knights. Draw the puck back and get to Amadio. Shoot the puck left side. Hit the but! The puck go through the body of the Bobrovsky and Max Stone, I believe, score. The captain, this is the 10 goal, second goal of the Pen. Oh my God, Arden and Stephenson got an assist. It's 5-1. Is going to be over. Like William said, go get the hardware out because he's going to be there himself. The Canadian needs some of those suppliers for the next season. Himself, we're still in the rebuilding himself, but thanks to that, don't forget, guys, all whole 5-1 Stone score on October. Bob on that one, go through his side of his right arm, his body, and ladies and gentlemen, not looking good. Keep going on the host goal, Vegas. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Go behind the net, set up now by Hag. Lot of puck neutral on the puck bouncing back, all back. Forced thing will be a nice scene for the Vegas Golden Knights. And with 2:26 to go remaining, this is the guys. You talk about a hammer, right? This is that goal is a hammer. This conclude. We thought 4 would be enough, but no, 5, and that would be the hand. Call of the game. I said 14 with the channel. It's over Chicago. I said 0 DANY. about this. Wow. Maybe the party will start already, and before the game is over in Vegas. If you live in USA, do you go to Vegas tonight? Just go on the street. It'll be awesome. Anyhow, go back now. The puck bouncing back. Il met us to the puck now with the glove. We have to hear another whistle with 2:09 to go remaining. Unlikely 6-1 for Jeremy. And guys, I'm just turning out to get some snack. Here we go. We'll go together some update, guys. We have TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Maxton is bees. I cannot tell he has a bad back. The ball is over. Santerella has to walk home. By me, I'm waiting for Jake. Not yet says a Panthers choke. Len, they did well under pressure. Mr. Are you American, Canadian? What do you have menu, coach, today? We have some rice here to eat. We have some spicy sauce we got here. And we got some chicken to cook. We got last night. Oh, that will be my breakfast after the game this morning. After I went to the gym at 5:30 this morning, we did a 1 hour together at the gym, and then I can work on my videos all day. About that. A lot of news today. The app got rid of the ad fixo. Yes, you're absolutely right about this one over there. It's a 262 Vegas as the cup. Yeah, absolutely right. Face off now on the right side. We're here. 2 minutes to go remaining, guys. Back up to Landel. Passe le puck to the board. Intercept par par Marchessault. Hold the puck now. Control the puck now. Control the puck all the way back of the blind. Hold the puck to the left side. Intercept by Jack. Jack at the blind. Fire puck. A black shot by the Panthers. Get out of the zone. Skating now by, I don't know. Is it stall? Turn around up by Landel. Landel to the back out. Lead the puck to the right side. Fire puck by Monto. No chance. And go back on the left side. Battle now. And get out of the zone. By the Vegas Golden Knight. Get a work conference. It was a close game at the beginning of the second period. Then the Panthers just fall apart in a few minutes. You're absolutely right about that. Patrick work conference today. Yeah. Will be interesting. I said to you guys, Patrick Roy, head coach of the Ottawa Senator, like 2 weeks ago. I still believe it. Go back now to the fourth lane. I said the puck go back to Luciano. I'm sorry about that. Go back now. Don't play the pipe at Vegas. All the back on the defensive zone. We're going to cross icing with 1 minute to go remaining, guys, on the second period. Do you think they will get more money for your new TV? About that and the rest about the Panthers. Left the chat. We'll just wait for the puck drop back, guys. Thanks to be with our Kenny Show. Don't forget to click on the likes if you not do it. Go back now to Panthers. Sur le puck, miss the net. Buck bouncing back in front of Verhey. Recovery par Vegas. But now the puck go outside zone by Max Stone. Pass the puck now to the side. Attaqué by Stephenson. On the right side, Boboski hold the puck more in front of force lane. Battle behind the net with Ekblad, force lane, and Stephenson. Joined by Amadio. The puck stuck behind the net. Recovery now by the Vegas Golden Knights. Bring it by the blind side by Brendan Jadot. Go back now, pass the puck behind the net of Boboski, chasing up Amadio. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep the puck to the left side, back to Vahe. Now get out of the zone. Vahe cross the blue line. Pass the puck to the right side to Forcing. Lose the puck barely. Recovery by Vegas. The puck stay in the zone. But Vegas going to get out of the zone. No. Another turnover by Vegas. Finally, Pedro lab the puck on defensive zone. Set up by Kudas in front of Amadio. Go DDD. Set up now by the Mayura. Pass the puck. Pedro going to recover the puck. Return the puck on defensive zone. Back to Kudas. Go back on that side. Going to be the end of this player, guys. And that's what we got on the other side. Tip. Boboski make a save. Rebound on that side. We have a goal. No goal. We're going to get that goal over there. We have penalty on the back. This is going to be a really interesting call by the referee about that one over there. And we look like we have a goal. Is it confirmed? I don't know. Do we have 1.2 seconds at the board? Right? Look like Amadio score. From what we saw, and we have a goal. Look like this is the goal, guys, of the Vegas Golden Knights. Another controversy goal tonight, and it's going to be a 6th goal right now for Vegas Golden Knights. There's something we have to reviewing or whatever it is, but that's it. That's all. Kudas, another turnover by him at the blue line. Intercept by the Vegas going by in front of that. Tip about that one over there. A big cross checking in the back. And we'll see what's happening there. Boboski lost his mask. I don't know. I think the goal is good. Here we go. That'll be the end of this player, guys. Finally. Wow. 6-1, guys. After 2 minutes, guys. 6-1. Oof. This is hurt. We have so many goals. Ekblad, assist by Cousin. Martinez, second of the playoff. Eichel, Pietrangelo assist. Smith, Ford. Carlson Theodore, Stone, second goal of the night. Harden and Stephenson at 17-15. And then at 19-58, Amadio is 5th of the playoff, assisted by Smith. Wow. Wow. Yep. It's going to be the end of this game for sure. For this playoff, and then for the season, guys. For the NHL 2022-2023. We have a new champion, the Vegas Golden Knights, looking good right there. Survivor Quebec, Cowboy Steak, welcome back, my friend. We miss you. I have baseball Cowboy. Adam Cole is Bob a free agent? No, Adam, Bob is not. Bob, he have 3 more years to go on his contract. Nicolas said, ouch. It's game over for the Panthers. Dan, you're absolutely right about that. I agree with you. So Australia is the best. And there you go, guys. That's what we got so far. What a great night of hockey, guys. I know the score doesn't looking good for the 3rd period, but we have to go through the game for sure while we are getting to the Messiah table. Ready? Cowboy, Danny, yes, it's a brutal 2nd period for the Panthers. Order the goal. Yeah, Danny, don't worry about that. Not going to happen tonight. 6-1. This is one of the worst Stanley Cup I never see. Steve G. One thing is fun in hockey, guys, when you win the Stanley Cup, you like to win at home. Nothing fun to win on the road. So now in front of the fans, now celebration left and right. This Vegas going to be, and then imagine the parade. Uh, fun time for Vegas fans to be fans of the Golden Knight, and fun for hockey, good for the NHL. It's going to be a lot of people going to talk about this left and right. While Coach Kessel has his equipment on, is getting ready to celebrate on the ice soon. Paul, yeah, unfortunately for Phil Kessel, did not play any game anymore. It could be the end of his career, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, that's right. I just finished watching. All right, Alex Master is a veteran. Get what veteran do at the big game. He does this, Adam. He did it with the Kings, and now he constantly doing it with the big goal again tonight. Big goal the game before. You're absolutely right, Adam. Not the way I was hoping. The game is good night. Coach, pretty quick road to Cup for Vegas. How many game? You talk about the total of the game, William, of this series. They won 5 game, guys, against the Winnipeg Jets, right? That was it was pretty good for them to get there. Then they get the Edmonton Oilers. Following by that one, they get after the Dallas Star, and 6-2, and then they get now the Panthers and 5. So I agree. And geez, I forgot Phil Cassett was on this team. Yes, and Rabinoff, great point by my friend Jeff. Yes, I agree. I watched them from start on the New Zealand TV since 1998. And that's the one tech for. Well, was said. What's wrong with that is hurt Dan, very injury on the. We don't know is the shoulder. One is an arm, but we don't know the which. Vegas and 5. I wrap up 1,000. I love it. Congratulations, Gaëtan, notre ami Gaëtan. Merci d'avoir été avec nous ce soir. Vegas winning the Stanley Cup. That's absolutely ridiculous. A team and the Southeast desert politique. Franco Iacono. Salut, coach. Just Panthers coach holding 6 finger on one hand and 1 finger on the other hand. Kessel did nothing. We wait the Avalanche to win at home, but beating the Lightning in front of the was great too. Steve, Cup belong in Edmonton or Florida. Sébastien. Martin, a quick 3 Stanley Cup. Now they have 1. Yeah, another player, guys. Jonathan Quick did not dress up, and you're sorry, Adam. About that, you're welcome, Dan. Prediction: Vegas will win the cup next year again. Oh. Here the problem, Luciano. Right now, the Vegas Golden Knights are about $10 million over cap. So they will have to figure out something. I think they're going to let go Martinez, possible. Right now, the Vegas Golden Knights for upcoming season, not this year, for upcoming season, they have $80 million on the cap. They have a projected cap space of $3 million. They have right now $8 million on the space cap. So what they have Leonard, $5 million. And they have Patrick, it's a Leonard, honestly. They have 3 goaltender. They have to sign one of them. They have only $3 million. On the defensive, they have many of them right now. And the forward, they have to figure out RFA for Harden, Barbashev, Blodger, and Kessel. So what happening with Barbashev? This is a huge, big thing. As a contract, Alec Martinez is 35 years old. They have 1 more year to go at $5 million. Possible they did last year. With Pacioretty, they let go Pacioretty for nothing. I would not be surprised they send a Martinez somewhere for a team and they get a pick and return to open up more money for Barbashev. The key for the Vegas to get Barbashev. So it will be really interesting what they're going to do for upcoming season. Thanks so much, Dan. I appreciate it. No, with the Stanley Cup, should Edmonton of Florida. I'm going to Gazno and 2 weeks. Sebastian just bought me a North Face that's living. Not excited for one of them, Danny. I like it. The cock said, don't know what you think. Daryl P. What does NHL do about the Stanley Cup long-term injury season? Daryl, this is something I talk about this last season, Daryl, all the time. That's something you have to fix this. Now, Vegas play the role. They did not cheat, right? They used this before. Chicago did it in the past. Tampa Bay did it in the past. Something did it. And it's a huge problem, Daryl. And I think for me, they have to change that. I think they should remove a roster at the trade that at the end of the season, right? And go from there. That's the only way. And the player they put them back out and then come back, but you have to pay. You can go over the salary cap. That's the sadness about this. You play 82 games under the salary cap, and when you go to the playoff, the cap does not count anymore. That's not. It's not make sense to me. In my opinion, this is not right. Again, I'm not complaining about the team do this. I'm not saying Vegas is a bad team because they did that. I don't say Chicago did it or Tampa. I just said the NHL should act better because it's, right now, Vegas is what, $90 million? They have like 7, 8, 10 million more over cap. All Polak go Oilers. They are still champion for one more period. Save. That's a funny one. We're going to get there. People talk each other. I read today, coach at New York Rangers, besides Saint Laviolette as a coach, the Rangers have 1.5 and the space should be interesting next season. Really? Yeah, but wait a minute, Mr. William, because yes, at some point they have this, right? When at 1 million, so yes, they have this, but wait a minute. They have only 14 player guys signed. So they have to sign 9 players for 11 million point 8. Put them $12 million. One of them have to sign. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players signed. Only forward 8. They have to sign Lafreniere. Lafreniere, guys, not going to get 1 million. He's going to get more. Right? Yeah, Patrick Kane, Tyler Motte, and Tarasenko, all 3 UFA. One of them is going to sign up right there. On the defense, they have to give money, guys, for Miller. Catherine Miller is going to get $4 million minimum. That will give that, after that, Mikola. They can maybe let go Mikola, and they have no goaltender, Alak. Alak is going to get $1 million at least. So you calculate this, Lafreniere, $2 million, $6 million for Miller, Lafreniere, add $1 million guy for the goaltender. That's give $7 million. They have no money to pay Tarasenko. They will try to trade a good role, but they are really limited right now with the money. That's not good. It's not good news for them. That's why you have to manage your money very well. And 3 years, they'll be fine. But this year, William, they are limited. So, big problem right there, William, for the New York Rangers. Escrow coming down, freeing up a much bigger setting for the cap space next season. So, a lot of people don't understand why Cole Caulfield signed a contract at 8 years and he made this. Because Pat Brisson did a great job. I don't want to go there. I'm going to lose many of you. So the escrow, guys, is the money the player have to go back, money back on the salary cap. It's to helping the association, everything like that. I can go all the way. It'll be too hard to explain. But the escrow is freezing. It's frozen until 2025, 2026 at 6%. Usually it's at 17.2 example. Now it dropped at 6%. And September 15, 2026, this is the new bargain agreement for the new collection, for the new deal between the players and the team. So the escrow can increasing a lot, maybe 15, 20%. So what Brisson did, he front load the contract of Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield at 2026 is going to get already $30 million of his contract, almost 50%, at 6% escrow. After that, he maybe have to pay the rest of his contract at 16%, 15%, 20%. We don't know what will be the amount of escrow. So this is a huge, big deal for Caulfield. New member again, Atomato Roblox. Atomato, we don't see him enough, but takes him off to be a member again. So put this all together, guys. So just the point, my point here is like that's the reason Caulfield got the contract and the reason he signed up that way. Cool. Again, it's complicated for many people, but that's the way it works. Camera stole the draft, the share coach. I don't think so, Jeremy. I don't see that first person championship for the city of Las Vegas is like when you're upset about this one over there. Mr. Enartap knocked the door. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. You have said running Rebs in 1991. And we got Gary Conway, result 1 to good. Next year with Lavignette. I don't like that deal, that one there. Danny T, you're welcome. Thanks again. And thanks so much, everybody. I'm going to take a break here, guys. I need to get a break. Like every friends, I have to go there. I have to go there too. And I need to get some food. So don't go nowhere, guys. I'll be right back. Don't forget to click on the like.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day.
You're upset about this, Adam.
Just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Wow. Last minute like that. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, Mr. G. Hopefully doing well. I do not think people in Miami will lose any sleep if the Panthers lose tonight. After they eat, now is the Panthers last the final NBA and NHL. Here we go, guys. We want to restart the third period. Don't go nowhere. Sorry for the delay. The third period just restart. I'm going to reset everything here. I took a little bit longer break. Go back now on the right side. Panthers shoot the puck. Black shot by Hill. No rebound. 19-27. We are almost at the last 20 minutes of the season 2022-2023. We're going to be back tomorrow night, guys, at game tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to go reviewing the season of the season NHL 2022-2023 and the Montreal Canadiens. And so stay tuned with us. We're going to have a show tonight, tomorrow night, and we're going to have a show Thursday night. We are off Friday. And I'm going to multiply a couple of days off, guys. I'm going to give you a better schedule for the situation with me for the summer. It's not going to be every night, but we're going to deliver a couple of nights for sure to give you until the middle of July, where after that, we're going to take a couple of weeks off out of the channel to create other channel. 23e, mon ami Nicolas. 31 choix. Étant Gauthier est dans la sélection de Montréal. À propos de ça, I don't know if Nartap is still there. If you finish out buzzer in live coach, wonder if Panther would put goalie Arnold out to start the fight. I think G, between you and me, they already gave up. They're already in the plane, go home. But each player is going to get a lot of money in return, so they will be happy about this. The money will be, what? Is it 700,000 or $1.2 million? I cannot remember how much money they get. Go back now to Nick Cousin. Shoot a puck. A tip in front of that. Hit the hill. He'll make a big save. Recovering up. But if you guys don't play the puck, go back to Ekblad on defensive zone. We're going to have now 18 minutes. And I thought he's back. And I thought check for the players called Nick. I think Landis. Landis. I think it is. I can't remember his first name. Landis Prospect. And I thought, I feel this name, guys, Montreal going to draft him. I don't know 31, 37, but you have a wildcard players on the draft for the Montreal again. Fire puck, black shot by Vegas Golden Knight. What a black shot by the Vegas Golden Knight, guys. Check that player and I thought, that's a target player Montreal would like it to get there. Gary, do you think Michael Andrew would bring X at Montreal Center for Patrick Roy? I'm not sure about Marc Bergevin, but I wouldn't be surprised Patrick Roy is involved with that part over there, Gary. But we'll see. And I thought it was the rest of the night. It going well there. Goes shoot a puck, he'll make a save and for the Reinhardt and nothing else happening right there. We're going to start now. I have 17 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this third period. Yes, I know I should do the game like play, but we're just talking. Eric Tetreault! Eric Tetreault back in the house. Eric, welcome, my friend. Long time without in the house. Que sera? Panthers. Que sera? Wow, long time I didn't hear that, Gary. Hurt my feeling now. Anyhow, go back now to the side, set up Prenangelo, pass the puck to Martinez. Martinez, the backhand, hold the puck now, loud the puck, intercept the Panthers, the puck bounces back to Martinez, keep the puck by Verhey, shoot the puck right side, back to Bennett. Bennett looking at the back door, shoot the puck in the back, Renault, he'll make a save, recovery, Palavigas going to get out of the zone cross the blue line, cross the red line, down the park, bien go to the Bobrovsky, chasé now by Max Stone, I believe. Go back behind the net, get the puck to Stephenson, recovery by the Panthers, get out of zone by Montour, back to Renard to Verhey, Stall, love the puck behind here, intercept the puck now, pretty puck to the defenseman, get out by White Cloud, I believe. Don't play the puck behind the net, Verhey, bottle for the puck, love the puck, Vegas, all the way back to Ekblad at the red line, get the puck now to Lombard battle for the puck at the right side, beats the puck now to Bennett by the puck to Ekblad, pass to Forsling, fire puck, he'll make a save, recover the right side for Bennett pass the puck to Forsling to Ekblad, blast it up, back to Forsling set up, shoot the puck, black shot by Vegas, the puck bounces back, one more side, he'll make a save, go back on the left side, recovery by Vegas, go to night, down play the puck now, all the neutral, the puck bouncing back to Smith, lob the puck behind the net, Forsling, and maybe Carrier, buddy, I don't know. I'll go back to Ekblad, but now by Jack Eichel. It was Barbashev, I apologize. Go back to the wall, get out by Nick Cousin, long the puck, the puck bouncing back between Lombard. Lombard comes to the puck, don't play puck behind the net, chasing out by the Vegas Golden Knight. On the right side of Hill, go back around it. Panthers bring the puck to the line, back by Kudas now, loud the puck at his teammate Cousin. Cousin shoot the puck, shoot the puck, miss the net on the right side, pinch by Stahl, return the puck behind the goaltender to Lombard. But unfortunately, lose the puck, it go back to Martinez, I believe, or Theodore. Loud the puck neutral zone, and the Vegas loud the puck all the way back on the right side of Bobrovsky. Smith went out, Marchessault, Eichel, Hill, William McClary. Welcome back, Eric, again. Naiola, Fleur, will come back. Naiola, oh no, Naiola, anyhow. 15 days, and it shall draft beat coming faster. Who won the Connie Smythe? Will be a very good question, by the way. About that one there. Sebastian, no rely expected. Do you mean Nick Landis? Yeah. Yes, I will agree in our tap about Nick Landis. One a great skater, fast, and draft Nick Landis. Go back now to the right side, say by Hill. Go back now, and no whistle going to reset, with the whistle going to reset now on the right side of the Hill. 20 shot, 6 shot for the Panthers guy on the third period already. 0 for the Vegas Golden Knight. Vegas Golden Knight, guys, they're just burning the time. That's what they are doing right now. 7-1 now. 7-1. Face up on the right side of Hill. Give some update here. Vegas is expecting the champion as the Denver Nuggets. What a losing year for sport. Go back now on the blue line. Intercept by Verhey. Go back now. Battle with Vegas Golden Knight. Attacking now. Shoot a puck at the back door. Nobody there. Recovery by the Florida. Get out of the zone. Go back now in the neutral zone. Intercept now by Vegas. Recovery. And turn around. Pushing one out by Verhey. Go back to the Panthers. Attacking now by Renard. Try the puck around. Bouncing by Vegas. Intercept by Montour. Montour fire puck. Black shot. And finally shoot the puck Verhey. Miss the net. The puck bouncing by the right side. Recovery by Montour. Montour return the puck on the other side. Possibly the puck was out of the play anyway. That would create that TV timeout anyway. We're going to reset now all the way back up. Good night, Eric. Hopefully see you around. Don't hesitate to stop by anytime, Eric. Welcome, Jasmine. Hopefully you're doing well. We have a TV timeout, guys, so don't stay around. Let's see what we got for you, my friend. I think I have one here. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome, Jasmine. Tell us where are you coming from, and that'd be great. Pittsburgh. Nice area. Pittsburgh. Are you a big fan of the Pens? Go back now by Ekblad. Love the puck behind Eden Hill. Intercept the puck now. We just crossed the 14-minute, guys, remaining on the third period. Go back in front of the net. Go back to Ekblad. Pass to Forsling. Forsling shoot the puck over Hill. Go back on the left side. Intercept by the South shoot the puck. Save by Hill. Rebound in front of the net. The puck bouncing back on the left side. Hill making it safe. Finally put the glove over the stick, over the puck. That's all. And that will give the Panthers guy another shot on the net. That give them now a nice 8 shot on the net. Send Bird. Here we go. At the Igloo at Pittsburgh. I've been there a couple of times. I went to the Washington County, and they have a baseball team over there, a minor independent league, the Washington. I cannot remember the name, the nickname. Oh, intercept now by the Vegas go net. Attacking by right side. Bobby shoot the puck, miss the net barely. Go back now, get out of zone by the Panthers. Turnover. Now go back on transition by the Panthers. Coming now the right side. Back there, shoot the puck. What a save! Ladies and gentlemen, the save of the game by Eden Hill. Rob completely the Panthers. The people on up. Unbelievable save of the number 33. Eden Hill with a glove on the back door. What a great play. First of all, before that, we have a breakaway by Marchessault. Missed the net barely. And then come back after that. Back up past the puck to oversight. To DUCLAIR and Hill. Rob Anthony DUCLAIR with a glove on the back door. What a great save of Hill. This is the save again of the goaltender of the Vegas Golden Knights. Pittsburgh. Gaétan. Maintenant, tape à 0 retard. C'est déjà au courant de cette nouvelle. About that one there, don't know. Breaking news, Donald Brandon, yep, it was out today by the Montreal Canadiens. Go back now, he'll make another save, no rebound, and that will give the shot number 10, guys, for the Florida Panthers versus 0 at the beginning of this. Coach Hill, Connie Smythe winner, in my opinion, Adam. Hey, it's a good choice, Adam. Adam is a good choice to go with Hill. Save percentage now at .934 of these first 15 games in the NHL playoff. Is it good enough to beat Marchessault, Jack Eichel? I'm not sure. This team guy is coming from everywhere. Max Stone, 10 goal. Carlson, 10 goal, maybe 11. Marchessault, 12 goal, 13 goal. Jack Eichel, a lot of points. It's just from everybody contribute. What about Prudential? And, you know, so it's very hard to make the Connie Smythe winner. I don't think so now. Bobrovsky deserve it. At turnover up by Vegas Golden Knights. We have a face-off on the right side on the Bobrovsky. Before that game, I was thinking possible Bobrovsky could win that trophy. But tonight, this conclude that show to me he cannot get it for sure. Being on vacation. Coach Pierre going to be on vacation. Not really quick, but how are you? Franco, and up top, see you. Believe on the duties. Nice energy commentator. Coach, I think so much. Julien, always a pleasure having you aboard. Go back now, the defensive zone. Another icing from the Panthers with 11:48 to go remaining. 11 shots for the Panthers, guys. 0 for Vegas Golden Knights at the third period so far. Don't tell me what to do. We're going to wait now on the left side. On the Bobrovsky winning by Vegas, go back to the set up McNabb. McNabb got a puck for Meteoros. Fire puck, black shot by Landell. Go back to opposite side. Go back, save goal. And we have a goal. Here we go. The goal by the Vegas Golden Knights. And up now is Marchessault. I'll be interested to see that. Tip in front of the net, the Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky is Barbashev again. Barbashev for the Vegas Golden Knights gave the lead 7-1. First goal, first shot of the game at the third period, by the way. Sorry about that. Here we go. Wow. 7-1, guys, for Vegas on that one. I guess someone is taking the blame in Montreal for catastrophic injury this season, as is the worst Stanley Cup final history. That's a big question to ask for sure. For the Panthers score, Sam Reinhart score. No celebration for the team. And that's what we got, guys. 11-12 to go remaining. Reinhart scored the second goal of the game for the Panthers. Beat Nhl. Pour Panthers coming in the wildcard just for this. Vegas pour laisser passer une chance aux Panthers. Franco, that's okay. Sorry, I was busy looking at the Canadian continents on Vegas. I cannot remember another Stanley Cup final. I care less about. If you think about this, guys, right? How many times in the playoff 2023, if you compare this for many years in the NHL, how many blowout we got this year? Blow up. Many times. 6-1, 5-0, 7-1. It's happened a lot. It's fun series. And now tonight, 7-2. What's 7-2? What? Game number 2. And I don't know, it's the new area hockey with no contact, no fight, everything like that. No tie the game. It's more space, more about speed, everything like that. But I don't know. I have no answer for that one now. I need to study this more. But my point to you guys is like, wow. That's really fun about what we got in the past for sure, with a lot of goals, like all the game like that for 4 goals, friends, 5 goals, 6 goals, friends. And we just crossed, guys, the 10-minute mark of the third period. What are the chance to draft goals as a follow? Bedard, Mishkov, Carson, Rembacher, and Fantelli. No. No chance. Not that. Go back now by Vegas tonight, or by the Panthers. Go back to Montour, return by Berninet, all the back on the right side at intercept by the Vegas, but now it's clear, keep the puck in the zone. Go back now to is it Barkov? I don't think so. Star. Go back to Montour, shoot the puck, black shot by Vegas. Go back now to the side of the Hill, recovery by Panthers, go back to the blind. Landell shoot the puck, black shot by Hill, or maybe miss the net, recovery by Star to the wall. Control the puck now on the right side of Hill. Shoot the puck in front of net, back up, no chance. Go recovery by Vegas, get out of the zone. Hold the puck the red line, attacking offensive zone. You're waiting for Jack. Pass the puck back, shoot the puck on the left side. Marchessault shoot the puck, Bobrovsky make a save, rebound on the left side. What a great play between Marchessault and Jack and I think it was Pedangelo. And now get out of the zone by the Panthers, cross the red lines, coming on offensive zone. Bennett, hold the puck now. Try the puck on the left side, intercept by Nicolas Ag. Go back around. Ag use the board. The puck bouncing back on neutral zone. The puck go on the way out of the play with 8:46 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Julien, coach, do you see Greg Baden top one of the prospect financial draft very weird, especially top 10? You observed about this, Julien? I don't know. Like, if you follow about, I would tell you, if you follow Bob McKenzie, Chris Proman, Scott Wheeler, Greg Baden, then you can get five more left and right? The NHL draft, everybody there. And you look about this, they are player they would put in the top 10 where you say, oh my God, where's this coming from? Greg Button put Sandin Pelican number 5. So someone put Zach Benson number 19. So I can go all the way like that. So it's very, very hard. I'm going to make my mock draft very soon. But again, it's really strange to see that for sure. Rudolph is in the house. Welcome back, Rudolph. Coach Pierre, you did well commentary the game for this playoff. This, thanks so much, Sebastian. Very kind of you. Very appreciate it. Francis Quiz, who is the last coach to eliminate the Vegas Golden Knights and the playoff? Who is the last coach to eliminate the Vegas Golden Knights and the playoff? Dominic Charm? Go back to Martinez. Là, on va intercept par Paul Reynard, passe the puck to the board. Intercept now by Hannet to the Panthers. Run the puck to the blue line. Set up by Forsling. Forsling hold the puck now. Pass the point for net. Tip in front. The puck bouncing back. And the Panthers score. The third goal of the game. And now it's 7-3. 7-3. Tip the puck by Bennett. Score. All three player guys, they have no goal. The last couple of games, they all scored tonight. 7-3, 8 minutes to go, 21 to go remaining. That I agree. At least you don't need to worry about Montreal drafting him, Steve G. Goalie, good for him. And at that, Mishkov has to be deliberately excluded from a draft combine. Smell like a little bit. Coach, I remember how heartbreaking it was to lose to the Canadiens a few years ago. And OT, thank you for doing what you do. So make it fun. And people, live is show. You welcome, madam. Always a pleasure, my friend. Very kind of you again. And enjoy and celebrate right there tonight. Bingo in our top. By the last coach of the Capital 2028 Stanley Cup. Melissa. Down Ducharme. 7-3 right now. I'll go to come. Supposed to finish 7-1. Go back now on the left side. Intercept by Stahl with the puck along the board. The puck bouncing back, all back on defensive zone. Set up by Vegas Golden Knight. Vegas Golden Knight bringing the puck to the board. It's just the Vegas guy, what you do right now, they just try to play the time management. You can see they don't the puck most of the time. They don't want to go to the net. They don't need to score 8, 9, 10. But that will be one of the way back on defensive zone. The puck go out of the play anyway. We're going to reset now on the 7:20. Barry Trotz in our tap. CG 10 goal and the trash. Then it's a kick. Go back now. The site attacking. Less of 7 minutes remaining, guys, on this third period. Go back now to Forsling. Attacking now by Bennett. On shoot the puck. He'll make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset now at 6:44 to go remaining, guys, on this third period. So that can forfeit. So, sensor it down Ducharme. Face off now on the right side of the left side of Hill. We're going to where's the young people? Jake and McGee should pull the goalie at this point. Go back to D, set up now. Fire puck by Hay, block shot by Vegas good night. Block slash pass. And we have missed the net all the way back or hit the post possible. Go back now by Monto, return the puck all the way back on defensive. And we have an empty net. What look like for the Fleur Panthers. Go back now by Florida, hold the puck now by Renard, press the puck to the wall. Don't play the puck on the right side of the hill. Don't play the puck Berlin Shadow. Maybe shoot the puck, miss the net completely, recovery now back. Possibly the icing would be the call. And that's what we got right there. 6:12 to go remaining on this third period. 30 shot by the Vegas good night versus 28. That's what we got so far. Well, got an empty net. Yeah, I was going to say that, Jeremy. From Eden Hill. Can you do that? Face out now on the right side of the hill. Barkov is right there. Winning for the Panthers. Go back to Renard. Pass the puck to Monto. Monto to Rahay. Pass the puck to the wall. Go back now by Bennett. Bennett pass the puck. Shoot the puck by the Vegas. And the bonsai. The Panthers guys score. The Vegas go tonight score an empty net. And this is the hat trick by number 61 at the end of this game. The hat trick and the hat are flying on the ice, guys. 11 goals for the captain, Mark Stone. And happy like a crazy on the bench. A celebration for the Vegas Golden Knight right there. And it's 8-3. Empty net by Mark Stone. Third goal of the night. 9, 10, and 11 goal tonight for the number 61, Mark Stone. Happy for that player that have such a long time after they get healthy. Hopefully they respond next season. You're absolutely about this. You're not a failure. Jasmine, they will score an internet. You nail it, Jasmine. Well said. Jasmine, thanks to be with us, by the way. Hopefully you're going to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show. And the fans of the family of Stone are happy about that one. The worst hat trick ever is getting out of the control of Palek. He want Connie Smart. Yeah. Miss. Really interesting. Derek Joe, Las Vegas. Go tonight, Stone. My boys, Jeremy and ouch. 8-3 on the similar and catch up. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, Dan. And now we have a celebration left and right. Max Stone scored 3 goals tonight. There we go. Now, why you said leave it will cup? I thought Oscar have goodness instead of us. Can Max Stone get hat trick? He did it. That action will come back, by the way. We just wait the puck drop back, guys, to consider this game. It's getting a little bit more, longer. Where it's not necessary. Two ex for les Panthers, Marchessault et Riley Smith. Now the puck just wait right there, but the Florida actually managed the perform was in Montreal 2021. we just now we got a TV timeout again, so we're still there. Nice try, Panthers. Huge Cats team. Welcome in the board. Hopefully, you're going to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show. Well said. Let's just wait for the puck drop back, guys. There we go. So happy. CACHUK did not win. Game over for the Panthers. No Stanley Cup, Danny. Dan. Here we go. We are back now in the game. And now waiting for the Panthers to get out of the zone. Cross the red line. Coming out to Goodus. Goodus now kick out the puck to Cousin. Shoot the puck. He'll make a save. Rebound on the right side. Shoot the puck. Almost score. Panthers shoot the puck one more time. He'll make another save. Finally diving on the puck. And going to make a save with the glove. With 5:31 to go remaining, guys. The Panthers consist attacking. They don't give up. And it'll be like this until the end of this game. "19 shot, guys." That's during the third period for the Panthers. Palmares is still capless after 45 years coaching. Could be worse. You're absolutely right about that. Go back now in the zone. The puck bouncing back by the Vegas Golden Knights, attacking on the right side. Boboski back to Marchessault, pass the puck to Barbashev. No chance. Go back to Panthers, get out of the zone. Recovery now by Forsling. Long stretch pass in front of the bench of the now in front of the hill. Recovery by Predinchado. Back again now to Martinez. Hold the puck more. Back again to Predinchado. It's getting across the blue lines, coming to the red line. Dumping the puck behind the goaltender. We just crossed, guys, the 5-minute the mark. 5 minutes to go remaining, guys. To the shows as well. 21 minutes for Montour. Go back now around to DUCLAIR. DUCLAIR pass the puck to Stahl. Stahl pass the puck to Landell, I believe. Go back around the board. Intercept by Vegas Golden Knights. Pass the puck to the board. Company now by the right side by the Vegas Golden Knights. Allow the puck back on the defensive zone. We're now dumped by Theodore. Go back behind the goaltender of Stahl. The both team right now is just burn the time on the clock. And then they just waiting for the celebration, guys. So Vegas Golden Knights with 4:21 to go remaining, guys. The puck go out of play. It's the time for what, coach? The final countdown at the Hockey Nation Show for one more time. The last time at the season 2022-2023. And with less 5 minutes to go remaining, 4 minutes 20 seconds to go, the Vegas 8 and the Florida Panthers 3. And this is going to be the last 4 minutes. The Panthers just shoot one more puck. That'll give them a 20 shot on the hill. Go back now to the right side, attacking by the Panthers, forcing pass the puck to Lombard. Lombard now is coming to the left side hill at the back end. Miss the puck and miss the net. Going to go the right side. Shoot the puck again by the Panthers. Miss the net again. Recovery by the Vegas Golden Knights. Lob the puck defensive zone. No icing from the referee for the linesman. And going to reset now on the defensive zone of the Vegas Golden Knights. Will be very interesting who is going to be the winner of the Connie Smythe for the playoff 2023. Go back now at the left side here. Get out of the zone by Vegas Golden Knights. All the puck rested at the red line. Down the puck by Nicolas Roy. Go behind the net by Forsling. Forsling hold the puck now. Pass the puck behind to Vahey. And finally, Panthers going to set up get out of the zone by Renard. Long stretch pass on the right side here. This is a high sink by Renard. It's going to be 3:20 to go remaining. Jeremy, go Vegas, go. Stan and Atap, what do you think of the game tonight? The last final countdown of the season. Luciano, you're absolutely about this one. That's what we got on this one. Face off now, winning for the Panthers. Go back to Ekblad. Pass go to DDD. Hold the puck now to the zone. The puck bouncing in front of the penalty box. Recovery by the Vegas. Use the board again. Return the point defensive zone. No icing. Calling by the linesman. Go back to 3 minutes to go remaining. Everybody want to get out of this game, and the celebration start. The people at the T-Mobile are already now break away by the Panthers. Go back around. Lose the puck on the wrap up. I think it was. DUCLAIR go behind the net by Nicolas Hag, putting the puck to the board. The puck go all the way back on the defensive zone. It's going to be another icing by the Vegas with 2:42 go remaining on this period. On your Facebook, we don't get that one. Mr. GPRPR, believe it's over. Yes, it is. Colin Smith winner. Jonathan Marchessault, 30 goal, plus or minus plus 16 speak for themselves. Yeah, I think it is, policy. They made just an in 8. Yes, it is 8-3, my friend. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, coach, let's talk about what Nhl contract look like next year. I would not give over $4 million. Remember Matt Murray? He did it with Pittsburgh. And look what he looked like after that. You know, I understand what he accomplished, but I'm not. He's going to be a backup. I don't think so. I would go with $3 million. Me, 3.5. And it's not guaranteed. In my eyes, he can become a goaltender number 1, and to accomplish again this, in my opinion. Now, I could be wrong here, guys, but I'll be very shocked if I think him at 3 years. Example, $4 million. This is he played 15 games at the playoff. So I don't know. Handshake on throat punch. Jasmine. When people hit the like, so don't forget to click on like. Just do it. Thanks so much for that. Hopefully, Danny and you should go and see they make a playoff. With 1:43 to go remaining, guys, on this period. I don't think there have been a ton of the animosity in this series. Maybe the first game. I agree with you, William. I don't see anything else after that. Another icing, I believe. 1:38 to go remaining, guys, on this period. 78 likes. It's not too bad. Now winning par the Vegas Golden Knight. Go back DG. Fleda don't play part behind Hill. They go behind the net to Hag. Hag to the board, putting the part to the left side. Attacking for the Vegas. Don't play the part on defensive zone. No icing. We're now 90 seconds at the end. Second cup with coach and HNL. Go back behind the goaltender of the Hill, and now going to be another icing for the Panthers with 1:13 to go, guys. 1:13 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Paul Maurice, no answer. Phase disappointment behind the bench for Paul Maurice. He said that before, but it is what it is. He making a contract with a lot of business built in. Yeah, it's a great question, but I don't think so. I think it would be not right to go that way with that. What should a puck score? Nicolas Roy score for the Vegas Golden Knights, guys, to add another goal against Bobrovsky. That gave 9 goals against the Florida Panthers tonight. 9 goals with 1 minute to go remaining, guys. Unbelievable. The last 2 cup winner at 20 minutes behind the cap, 20 minutes behind the cap zone as the regular season. Then maybe want to address this in the summer. Yeah, I agree. Jasmine, game over for RJ. A goal, Nicolas Roy. 9-3. Less of 1 minute to go remaining, guys, on this period. Go be the end very soon. And the Panthers right now, they just contribute the pack right there. Go back now to the Vegas good night. Who is going to pick up the puck of this game? Go back now behind to McNabb. McNabb now the puck now. Back to Brillangelo. Go to Theodore. Back again by Vegas. Don't put the puck on the side. Go back now to McNabb. Go back again to Theodore. Back to Brillangelo. Go back again. Everybody right now winning for the 22nd. The Panthers back or just wait for the puck drop on that one. And the Panthers getting the celebration already start with 10 seconds to go, guys. And it's going to be the end of this one over there. 5 seconds to go. Winning the winner of the Stanley Cup final of the 2023 is the Golden Knights. Vegas Golden Knights are the winner of the Trophy Stanley Cup tonight at the T-Mobile Arena. And it's sold out. Look, the people outside of the building, guys, at the T-Mobile. Unbelievable. And this is over. Bruce Cassidy celebrate behind the bench. And all the assistant coach, the player behind the goaltender of the Hill on the glass, hug each other. This is over, guys. Another great performance of Vegas Golden Knights. We have to give credit for the Panthers, guys, for the great performance. They deliver all the way to the end. Obviously, they cannot go deeper and because of many injuries. But wow, who is going to be the winner of the Connie Smythe now? Dan said Mark Stone. Way to go, Vegas. Congratulations. Stanley Cup champion, the Golden Knights. William Marchessault has to get the Connie Smythe. Yeah, I think so too. Jacob Murray, welcome. Vegas win. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. 67 and me get his cup. Well, well, the best team won. Well said, Mr. Pollack. The Golden Knights, les gars sont champions de la Coupe Stanley. Mon Nicolas, tu as bien raison, mon ami. Celebration left and right, guys. The goaltender Hill and Jack Eichel. And you have players now, Paul Cotton on the ice. I can't wait to see Cassell and everybody else. Bruce Cassidy, look about this for Paul Maurice. I love Spider-Man, Woody. And Congratulations Vegas fan, great wins. So now going to see Congratulations Vegas from Devon Ott. And that's what we got right there. The hat is already in. Who was in the net at the third period, the same goaltender, but was in the net for the Cats, Danny T. All said those like team thank you again. That progression to the night, the Vegas fans. Yes, we think about guys, a couple of fans of the and the chat here in the past. We talk about Adam Berger, Luciano, and Luciano is it Lorenzo Ramirez? I think so, and yeah. Celebration now. And that it was getting a demotion. Pro spent 10 years out of the NHL. He won't come back after a year in Boston. Goes to Vegas for the Cup. Franco, yes. Jack, and congratulations tonight. Kevin, 6-6. You're absolutely right, Jackson. Thanks so much, Kevin Jackson. Don't forget to click on the like. Well deserved. I agree with you about that. We'll see what's happening there. The G Clash, congratulations Vegas. Thanks again for a great play-by-play. Appreciate leading a bear and your house anytime, my friend. Have a great summer. Hopefully see you again. We're going to continue to deliver a lot confidence on the show. And don't go nowhere, but we want to celebrate this. The first Super Chat, maybe the last Super Chat of the season 22-23 came from Mr. G. Super Chat, reverse, chop, $5. Mr. G did it again. A super chat at the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much for this contribution of with some hype and some whole love right there. Jack again is your Connie Smite for Jax. For Kevin said, a super chat RJ. It was awesome, Woody. Vegas was definitely a T-Bird team. I thought they would play a very good all-round game. I agree with you about this, Devon. I went over the pedal. Sebastian was ready for the death tonight. I to go, Mr. You're absolutely Danny about that one over there. Sebastian, thanks so much. First title for the history of the Vegas Good Night. I will be right back, guys. I will take a break here for about 2-3 minutes before we continue the show. So don't go nowhere. Danny, keep the people in the chat if you don't mind. I have to take a break very quickly.
You make my
I need to
day.
fix
You
something
make
right there.
my day.
Hold on.
You make my day. Oh, day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Sorry about that. I have someone at the door. I had no choice. There we go. That's what we got. Bill Foley, the owners of the Vegas Golden Knights, celebrate on the ice right now. Happy about his team. And again, let's conclude, guys, the season 2022-2023. And what's next, right? What's going to happen with the Panthers? What's happening now for the Vegas Golden Knights with the salary cap next season? And what's happening now for the rest of the league? Already have some kind of change already. But what's happening with the Montreal Canadiens? What's going on for the NHL? But the next thing, guys, is the rewards or the awards, all the trophies. Then after that, in Nashville, we have the NHL draft, June 28, 29, following by the UFA, July 1st. Then after that, you're going to have the rookie camp for the Montreal Canadiens. And then after that, you're going to have the development camp and following by the main camp. We're going to be live a couple of times per week, guys. I will consider delivery some ad daily news every day. But like usually in the past couple of years, we did night after night. We're going to skip a couple of nights. Definitely not going to be the Friday night for sure. But we're going to keep you in the loop. The best thing to join us or to see what's going on, put your subscriber under notification, so you're going to see that. I know it's not the end, though. It's not the end, but I just want to thank all the moderators since October 12, 11, when the season start. Moderators like Luciano, Run with Kings, Jose Duarte, Inartap, and of course, Danny T. Did an amazing, great job all year long with the Hockey Nation show. They are volunteering, guys. They bring some kind of great police cover the behind the scenes, and they are really good friends. They are really good people. So personally, for the channel, I just want to say thanks so much for that. Secondly, I will say to you, thank you for RJ Calabro for all the update and information he brings to us in the beginning of that season, 2022-2023. I said to RJ, thanks so much. All the co-hosts that joined me during the year, yeah, many of them came for one show, two show, three show, and many of them came for many shows, like Marco Larabi. Then you have Inortap. Inortap been with us for 2 years, helping me for a warm-up show. And Marco with Ab Branch, your Sunday Rendezvous. And there are some collaborators like Karen Haynes at some point, Nick Larivière, and many other joined me live during the year 2022-23. But the most important thing, guys, is the people in the chat. The people, you are subscriber, you are member, you contribute with super chat. You know who you are. I would be long too much to take one by one. Some people been with me since my journey started in August 2020. Been with me all day long, with me since tonight. So I just want to say to you, thanks so much for your contribution and, of course, your participation, to respect other people in the chat. And the most important thing, be a part of the family Hockey National Show. I don't know the future. I don't know what the channel is going to be one day. But the most important thing is who we are right now. And for that, we have to contribute and say thanks so much for each one of you. If you just signed up 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, or one day, you're still part of the family. And we just want to say to you, thanks so much. So we're going to consider delivery, guys. A lot of contents. That's what we do here. And like I said, I just enjoy what I do here and hopefully for better in the future. We have right now Gary Bettman on the ice with the Connie Smythe players trophy. Mortel Gaming, two teams from Miami are both last and final. You're absolutely about this one of them. For coming days playoff, you're welcome, Devon. A lot of people in the chat. Always depressing. William, well done in our top, Danny. I absolutely agree with you about that. Torrin, Mr. William, sorry, in the house with Mr. William. Thanks to be with you all season. Dan, of course, you was Willie Snyder for all you doing. You're welcome, Willie. Everybody. Sebastian right now. Here we go, guys. He did it. Jonathan Marchessault, guys. He has become the second player not drafted in NHL winning the Connie Smythe. Jonathan Marchessault, the winner of this trophy, guys. And, you know, many players could have it, but honestly, with his great performance tonight of the Connie Smythe winner, and that what happening about that, the winner of this over a bit was Jack Eichel. Coach Love, Yuk Shannon, thanks so Melissa, appreciate a lot. William McLaren, Derek Joe, have a good night. Mr. G, I'm not rich. I could have used Berry Park and there's a truck to catch you again at the bar. Or enjoy with you guys. I don't drink bun, so I will to be here. Thanks so much, Mr. G. Marchessault, the winner. Great job by all the face, right? Mr. Franco. Have a good night, Melissa. Noble for Batman. Maybe new franchise. Melissa Garcia in the house. Melissa, coach, have you a channel? The passion you have for hockey is amazing. Thanks so much, Melissa. Very kind of you. You make me, guys, you make me better every single day. When my brother does that, keep that mop on his head blonde after all this year. Good night from BC. Derry Joe. Look forward to seeing you next time, my friend. Have fun in Alabama. Now we have the presentation of the Stanley Cup by Gary Bettman. We don't know. He still have no contract, by the way, for Bettman, commissioner of the Hockey National, commissioner of the NHL. Gary Bettman, commissioner, with Luciano Graziano as the vice president of the Hockey National Show. Well said, Willie. About that, guys, don't forget to click on the likes. Bill Foley, owners of the team on the ice, is in front. The people guy outside, unbelievable. And Vegas right now, it's sold out. It's sold out. It's packed outside on the street in Vegas, guys. Very night, the Stanley Cup champion, 6-year RJ was said. Gary Bettman, I hope to come back next year. Nobody boo me. So Gary Bettman wants to come back next year. Watch out for the scorpion and the big spider and snake in Alabama. Gary, here we go. Max Stone is going to get a pick up now the trophy. The winner of that one, great done behind with fireworks behind the net. Well said about the Vegas good night, guys. And Max Stone celebrate that cup over there and walk with the cup a little bit more, celebrate. And will be interesting, guys. You're always looking who's going to get the second cup. Do you give this to Alec Perangelo? Who do you think is going to get the second one to get the cup? You're always looking for a veteran players on your team. So I'm really curious about who Max Stone is going to give the cup and second. This is something you're going to figure out as a hockey. You learn about this. And it's going to be who? Roddy Smith. Wow. Roddy Smith, guys, is it Roddy Smith? Yes, it is. Roddy Smith, guys, is a number 2. This is an assistant captain, by the way. But he got that cup, and then he's going to be around everybody else. And then you're going to get now Jonathan Marchessault got that one over there. Undrafted player in NHL. And he delivered that one over there. Celebrate with the cup. And you can go all the way around, guys. And everybody's going to touch the cup one by one, following by the goaltender, I believe. No, by William Carlson. They go with a guy with the number of the player play. That's what's said. So they gave the cup for the players been there for 6 years with the team. Smith, Marchessault, and Carlson. Well done, guys, by the Vegas Golden Knight team to get this. McNabb, another player right there. We're going to see Sean Theodore after that. Part of this one. Nice meeting you, Coach. Opalak, is a pleasure. William, do you have any Vegas for player? They will you. Franco, 60% of Vegas Golden I was born in Canada, and all coaching staff will be more Canadian. Just Philip Cassett scouting down out there on the side, William McLaren. So much of the for drafting and developing your team. Only one player on the Vegas team was drafted and developing. Rest was UFA, trade, and free agent. Actually, maybe it would have it wrong with the draft. Very true, but I would love to see if I want someone on air. What a night for Vegas, Sebastian. I agree, Franco, with Willie. Willie got with Carrier again. Now we have Alex Pedangelo, guys, with a cup. Second time that's happening for Pedangelo after they went with the St. Louis Blues. Shortcut. Not many players skate with a puck for a long time. Was it Willie Carrier? Yes, it is. Willie Carrier, another French-Canadian players, celebrate right now. It was not. It was Martinez. I apologize for that one. Jonathan Quick, guys. The goaltender, Jonathan Quick, celebrate for what? Cup number 3 for him, for Jonathan Quick. That is very much the same. Does not believe on draft picks. Great point. Roster player or tie. No, produce immediately. Try, 87 likes. Not too bad night for that one over there. RG. William Stephenson, a great playoff. Yes, it's another player. We can go with Jack Eichel. We can go with many of them. Willie Carlson, like I said, Pedangelo, Adin Hill. And finally, Jack pick up the cup right now. And a lot of people was concerned, a lot of fans was concerned about Jack Eichel never win anything and everything like that. And he proved it tonight, it takes time. And wow. Barbashev. Parent or William Carey now. Text everybody. Franco, William McClary, yes, and Simpson was a 4th liner. Player now is flying. Bring out the gather rate and the watermelon, Sebastian. Adin Hill skating with a puck, skate with a cup right now. And yeah, we predict that Vegas is going to win that series. Some people say 7 games, 6 games, but the Vegas deserve it, guys. And the Florida Panthers going to hear a lot of players play with some kind of injury, for sure. Finals goal, guys, 9-3, 9-3, unbelievable. Final score like that at the Final Stanley Cup. I cannot remember. I don't know you guys. The last time you see a Final Cup like that, another ex-Leaf win a cup, Luciano. What a 4-liner for Vegas, similar to Tampa Bay a couple of years ago. You're absolutely right. Colsar, Hua, and William Carrier, or Carrier, depends when you want to pronounce his last name, for the Vegas Golden Knights. Ben Hutton, I believe it is. No, White Cloud, I apologize. White Cloud. Season finally over. Who Kessel? Who Kessel? William? Nicolas Ag. Amadio is one of them. Amadio played for Toronto Maple Leaf, guys, at some point. He did not play a lot of games. He played 3 games. But Michael Amadio is one of them. Drafted 90 overall pick in 2014. Michael Amadio. Most player team have a player who will get you the player, but is the player that pull you to the playoff that count. William said, listen, coach, Vegas only 6-hour drive from Arizona. Does this will possibly help Arizona? Coyotes stay in Arizona? What it does for me, that when guys by Vegas, is it promote hockey around those area, like California, Nevada. This is going to be huge. You talk about Anderson, Nevada, where they have the Silver Knight, their AHL team. This is good. And Vegas for the hockey, the young players want to become hockey players, right? But because it's the south, west of the USA, where is Arizona is 6 hours, California is only 4 hours. That helping the promotion. That helping the hockey to promote more hockey player, young hockey player. But the key behind that, Arizona guys, the only way they can stay there is to have a home, and I don't think it would change anything. They can return in Montreal for 1 more year, but they have no place to play, and they don't want to stay in the uncertain situation where they don't know where to go next year. They already got affected already without no new building over there. Keller want to get out, everything like that. So they don't want to wait. Sooner they can figure out what's the next move in Arizona. They're going to announce this. I'm talking about October. This is not going to be all the way next year because it's not good for the franchise, not good for NHL. Whatever they decide to go. It is what it is at the end, but we'll see what they can do over there. Great question, by the way, Luciano. Today, Edmonton 2-year contract, Derek Ryan, 1.8 or $900. And next year, possibly for the Cats, they're not going anywhere, should still be there next year. Can see holding the cup, yelling Swinney. About this, now is the time for Josh McPhee. Josh McPhee, ex from the Washington Capitals. McPhee was the first general manager before McGrimmon. Les 4 derniers finalistes ont tout battu les livres en série. Nicolas? They are going to lose that cup and the Grand Canyon in our top. It won't be any easier next year, William, for Florida. Atlantic is about the great thing. If you think about that, right, Luciano, and everybody else, like, what brings Florida all the way there is the performance of Bobrovsky. Can Bobrovsky do it again? Can Spencer Knight again do it again? Right? Florida have a couple of UFA next season to fix over there. The contract is not too bad because Orvis is out. They still have about $10 million on the salary cap, approximately, and they have only Giovanni Smith, Colin White, and Eric Stahl. No contract. As on defensive, they have to be worried about that. Ekblad, Monto, Forcing, and Mahura. Kudas is UFA. Max Stahl is UFA. The goaltender, they have, Spencer Knight is right now at $4 million. And then always be out at the end. So what they have to build for Bill Zito is to find a defenseman to helping the top four. Because Ekblad, Monto, Forcing is good. But you cannot go with Max Stahl and Kudas. I believe Kudas will be resigned over there. Maybe, $3 million? Maybe. 2 years. But they will have to figure out something. On the prospect side, the Florida, they gave a lot. Now they have the young Samoskevich, very good hockey player. Justin Sordif. I was expect a lot for Sordif. We never feel his full potential over there. Timosenko and Eponiemi, they never reached their full potential. There was a good pick for them. On the defensive guys, they don't have a lot defense like amazing. Evan Noyes for the Quebec Rempart is maybe a nose, whatever you want to call him. He's maybe the best defenseman about that for the team, for the Panthers. Yeah, they just signed Ludovic Weber, the goaltender, 26 years old, over there. So, very interesting to see that. Have a good night, Nicolas. J'espère qu'on se voit. But what will save Arizona? But no, we'll make chauffeur for it. Move to Hawaii, the Hawaii way. If we are going to thank the Buffalo organization, some award to me. What do you think of the game tonight, Coach? Well, as excitement, I would say boring. For me, then, you want to... First of all, I'm happy for the fans, for the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm happy they won the Stanley Cup tonight. But as a hockey fans, you want a game like the last game, 3-2. We want excitement to the third period. Imagine it's 2-2, and then Vegas scored 2 goals in the third period. It finished 4-2, but we never saw that. We got 2 minutes of 2-1, and then they scored back-to-back goal, 4-1. So, for me, not excited game for me. It's just not there. But, conclusion. That's the deal. Say what you know now. Correct state. Next. William, right there. On won the cup in 2035. Panthers are nowhere to be seen. William still there. I'm sure Batman already reached out. Patrick Roy. Was just listening to Florida feed, and they said Tkachuk suffered a broken sternum. OMG. I think this is the same thing happening to Samuel Girard last year. Jake. I just got home. Adam Berger. Or you go home. Go back again. Joseph, thank you for a great year, Coach. Have an unbelievable off-season, and we look forward to next year. Joseph, you're welcome. Joseph, you're welcome to come back anytime. We're going to be live on the show during the night. Wow. Still a player on the ice right now. Bruce Kelly would be my choice for coach of the Team Canada if they ever World Cup again. Not a bad choice for sure, William. You know, they have a lot of coach in Canada, like André Tourigny for the Coyotes. Um, yeah, will be interesting to see that. I still see Bronze one you said, Bronze Cassidy. Here we go. They thanks. Enough that. The problem in our top is because me, I will be there for the parade coach on Saturday. Awesome, madam. Give us some update, of course. So anyone want to model a team has to be the Vegas Golden Knight. Celebration, all the cup left and right. People, management, everything like that, and they just go all the way back again. And congratulations of the Stanley Cup for the people. Adam, it would be crazy there right now. William, I agree with you. Great and shot again, coach. A great podcast season to play by play. Thanks so much, Dan. We're going to continue to delivery. Thanks you and Colette. Dan, guys, been with us for 3 years. Dan Ashon guy for Winnipeg, Manitoba with Colette. He's a big support of the channel since the beginning of the year 2020 with us. So this is a big guy. That's what we're looking for. You know what I mean? And hopefully we're going to add more and more. By the way, guys, this week we crossed the 1,600 subscriber this week. And then we have over 3,000 video. We are about maybe 80,000 viewers to reach the 2 million viewers. We are a small channel, guys. The revenue is not much, but we have a small channel, and we keep this that way with family we have already here. Great connection, great friendship, and we'll see what happen after that. The next year, and we'll go from there. And we're going to add more show next year, but not exactly where we are. We're going to changing a couple of things, but we can continue what happened for sure. Better always coach, you play by play has just got up better and better as season progress. Thanks so much, William. You know, it's not easy when you have a live stream behind everybody, obviously, but look, I'm not complaining. I just love it, and we'll see what's next for sure. We're going to, you know, create more merchandise coming very soon. Well, a lot of stuff's coming, but what a great year. Again, thanks so much, everybody. One said, thank you to Sunny and Neely listening to their Don't Make Me Cry. Then, no, it's all good, my friend. Go, Leave, go. Listen, we said earlier. What he said, Wilson pick from the Nuggets parade. There we go. Celebration still on the ice, guys, between players. And This is a dream for them as a hockey player to win the Stanley Cup. And they did that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Danny. Yeah, I'm sorry, Luciano. Still entertaining from the top of the building. Tonight to go. Someone called Colette when he must leave a bit of sore days. Look, absolutely about this. Good night, old Polak. Hopefully see you around, Mr. Polak. Never quit your podcast. You rock every night. Thanks so much. Gold Cassette was dressed. Yeah, he was about that, Adam. And, play a couple of games this year anyway. Teddy, blogger for the Pittsburgh, got that W2 here. Got the Stanley Cup. Harden. Yeah, absolutely, William. Hopefully, then we're not like other channel, but it's okay. I hope we can get more, more, and more. Congratulations for Jonathan Marchessault, the winner of the Connie Smythe tonight. This is the second time in the NHL history for Connie Smythe, a player undrafted, win the Connie Smythe. Good night, Claude Richard. Claude, very quiet, Claude. Hopefully doing well. Guys, you talk about good people, talk about guys like Claude Richard, quiet, come here, say hi, and then you watch and listening us. Really, he comments a lot on my feed of the app Daily News. We really appreciate Claude. Thanks so much again from Ottawa. Another big supporter of the Hockey Nation Live show. And that's what we really appreciate that. So very kind of you, Mr. Claude. Boston had a fun this season. We have a super chat talking about the man of the man.
Super chat.
Thanks so much, Claude. Very kind of you guys. Here we go. Claude Richard, super chat. Super chat, Mr. Claude Richard. Super chat number 2 of the Hockey Nation show directly from Claude Richard. Thanks so much, Mr. Claude. Super chat with some hype again. Let's go do it again. We love it. Number 2 of the night after Mr. G did it. Thanks so much, Coach. Who RG said, final 3-1, left field heavily, over 5-1. 5-1 again about it. Cole, who was the first one? For lesson learned from other team, don't let your player influence them decision. Go with us. Mr. Claude, and we're going to go your podcast. Who was the first coach? I don't know. I cannot recall it. Let's figure out. Claude Richard, again, the Canadien lost the locker room. It was the bronze 16 ball center time to number one. It's happened. It looked like, guys, for what I searched, the only player was not undrafted is Wayne Gretzky. Cash was there for that long. I want to say I don't like this outcome. I was hoping South Florida would finally get a bun. Dennis, yeah, that's right. Because he lost. I don't know if you guys you can looking around, but for what I just looked about this, it was the American Hockey League coach. Yeah, he was Cassidy. My point is only one Gretzky, guys. Gretzky was never been drafted in NHL. So anybody have this answer? Yes, he was coach, and I'm sorry, I'm talking about the Mr. G. I'm talking about the winner of the Connie Smythe. He played 36 games in NHL. Bruce Cassidy, by the way. A defenseman left. It was drafted first round, 18 overall pick in 1983. Bruce Cassidy. Wow. Bruce Cassidy, guys. But he was small, 5'11 at that time in 1983. Just watch Paul Maurice press conference. What an school a well-spoken coach. Yes, you're absolutely right, Adam, about him. I knew it was Wayne Gretzky. I was see it. You knew coach would have made a great Frenchy quiz question. Not a problem, Mr. G. All good. Maurice is a nice person you meet in the hockey. It's not just bronze, just that thing last few years. Too many players having influence on decision on many teams. We learned something. We learned something. On the flip side, he became the only one, honestly, Jonathan Marchessault, the first undrafted player. But at the end, now the parents or everybody, the family of the player are on the ice right now. The baby or the wife and everybody, the mom, the dad, everyone are on the ice right now. And they celebrate about that. Now they have 2 kids for William McCarrier. Walk around with the kids. Let's check. Dennis, he was disappointed. Sébastien Franco, after 10 years out of the NHL, Cassidy land in Boston and then won to win the Cup with Vegas. Yeah, listen, you're right, but this was Patrice Bergeron, not just any players. And so his company bringing out Franco. Charles McPhee now interview. Now they have only 2 weeks here in our tap. They're going to be back at the office tomorrow morning. Charles McPhee. Guys, it's still early over there. It's 11:39, you guys. So it's about 8:39 or 9. Is it 9:39 or 8:39 in Vegas? I don't know. They don't change the time over there, so it's kind of confusing sometimes. Like you said, coach, apparently Cassidy was not the problem. Looked like he got the last word on that. Crosby big plans to keep Malkin. Malkin is an amazing player. He's still present, but long term, that contract will kill them. Coach, are you going to do the draft? Yes, Dan, of course. we're not going to stop, guys. We stop to do the play-by-play until next year. What we're going to do, we're going to deliver a great content. We're going to do the big name, the big stuff. Canadian Show, subscribe 3 video for Ancient Thailand. Subscribe for the 22 video. We got one subscriber of the 443. So we'll see. Yeah, absolutely. Brains held. Congratulations to the ice management team who keep ice initial standard and crazy heat in Vegas and Florida. You're absolutely about this, Franco. The way they manage this is amazing for what they accomplish. Celebration, guys, on the ice. I don't know. That's the first time I see so many people. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's the first time I see many people on the ice. And nobody falls so far. Look like everybody walked perfectly good. And picture left and right, the management, the staff management, Cassidy, and everybody went out, congratulate left and right. And yeah, that's what we got, guys, on the great night of the Stanley Cup winner. Well, because tonight, guys, win tonight, but let's go 9-3 and win the playoff, win the Stanley Cup and 5 game. We're really behind White Cloud now. Celebrate. Miss McNabb is pretty good. Miss McNabb, interesting. Cassidy is much more laid back with Vegas up night, and then Boston deserve a cup. B said the insurance isn't not bad. Well said, Mr. G, about them. Bill Foley smiling. Yes, Luciano, yeah. Yeah. Bill Foley right now talking. Owners of the Vegas Golden Knight. Really interesting. We should be in Vegas tonight. Wow. Coach Max Pacioretty complained about the country club atmosphere at the Vegas. It was wrong. It didn't come. The room changed. You know, sometimes players said some stuff like that, Rudolph. When he said that, sometimes it's maybe after he got traded or let him go. I'm always concerned about those comments like that. It's not like it's a very good question, by the way. Sometimes it's always to go with the context of when he said that. Is it frustration? Is it disappointment? Is it it was the fact he left the building? A lot of things like that. I don't know, but I think for me, the way he said that, or the way he can say that, and the way how they perform right there, it looked like he was maybe not right about that, about this. Perhaps he's a good human being, by the way, but again, sometimes player does not fit in locker room, and it could be happen. I don't know honestly about that, but because you think about this, he didn't have a chance a lot this season, Rudolph, right? They get all the core. They just patch up with Barbashev, Kessel, Blodger. They don't change the big guy like the Martinez. So I don't know. I think for me, I don't see that. I assume I'm not there, right? But from the outside, I don't think so. Compared to Winnipeg Jet example with Wheeler, with Sheffley, and what happening with Patrick Laney, and you can see this get out. But I don't see this way. The locker room in Vegas, guys, has always been great over there. Think about the time with Marc-André Fleury and Ryan Reeves for the first 4 years. It was really good over there. So I don't know. I'll be skeptical about this, Rudolph. I cannot confirm. But for me, from outside, and I don't think so. But I could be wrong. 8:45 in Dallas and Vegas. Here we go. That's easy. Can celebrate all night long over there. Maybe Miss McNabb will be at the casino at the Hollywood Planet tonight. Who knows? All right, guys, that's going to conclude the show for tonight. Hopefully, you enjoy it. Hopefully, you have an amazing, great time with the Hockey Nation Live show at M47 at the New York City. There you go. We have to move on. This concludes, guys, an amazing, great year of the Hockey Nation Live show NHL season 2022-2023. Final score tonight, 9-3. Vegas won the Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup 2023, and of course we'll be back. Follow us on the notification. We're going to do App Daily News. We're going to continue to do App Nation Live Tonight show a couple of times per week. We're going to deliver some great contents. The NHL draft, play with us, will be live, and we're going to be pop up with some kind of app branch just on the rendezvous. But until then, my friend, we just want to say to you, and I don't want to forget anybody, each one of you, whatever you are here tonight or not here, maybe watching this later, I just want to say to you, you have an amazing, great person. As I said, thank you so much for your contribution on many ways. Volunteering, super chat, or monetary, or just to be here. I just want to say thank you so much, because you know what? I can tell you that one more time. Of course you are. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. Thanks so much, everybody. Hopefully, you enjoyed the year number 3 with our Canadian Live show. Until the next time, of course, one more time. Be well, BL. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Your 2023. Until next time, my friend, remember, our Canadian Live show, a co-Frenchie said to you, we love you, people. Have an amazing, great night and great, sweet dream. Can wait to see you until the next time. Thanks so much, everybody. Yes, sir, Mr. G. Have a good night, Franco. William Nicklary. You're welcome, my friend RJ, Luciano, and off that, why not there? Dan Asham with Caleb, RJ Calabro, Jake McEnway, Sebastian earlier, so many, Devon Hart, So many people got in the chat. We want to thank all the moderators tonight. The Hot Match Live Show. Willie Snyder. Merci beaucoup, Willie. Good night. We miss Luc La Fortune. Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!